stop their angels if they're with them.
I don't think they were expecting that.
Not so pretty now.
So
They're dust on the floor.
Yeah, pretty
Two of
much.
them.
2 of them are dust on the
One
floor.
is in half.
One of them. One of them is in half.
One is now glitter.
One is called.
I see your little white belly.
okay, so I just sent a map.
A map.
Wow.
It's a very small map. It's just the room you're in.
Okay. So we have
wrong thing.
2 doors and some stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Maps.
Chapel.
Oh, can we do the short rest?
Sure.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah, I'm trying to do
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like.
I would love to regain a single sorcery point. Well, I can gain back up to 4, but I've only extended 1, so
How do you spell slots get regained with short rest? Yes or no?
no.
What do you, yeah, it's just hit points out of a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit points, so you can roll your hit die
Hey, guess what?
if you want to.
Sorcerers
You
are
would be
nice, though,
expending all of
because
your hit
we can
die, though, so
use
you
the
wouldn't be able
sorcery
to do it
points
again.
Get
I
spell
never
slots
had
back.
to roll hit
Only up to level like
Could I
5
have
or
a
6.
couple D12s?
So the
Hold
way
on.
that hit die work, for anyone who doesn't know, is when you take a short rest, you roll however many hit die you want to. So for you guys, you each have 20 hit die. You can roll up to that amount, but then you're out of hit die. So if you take another short rest, you can't roll them again.
Before anyone rolls, Grass. Anyone within 5 feet of me, they
Are we huddling?
if they need to, I can re-roll any number of their dice.
Oh, I also have the cook culture ability where I could take an hour to prep a hearty meal and our time stops for an hour. And you all would get temporary HP equal to 2 times the proficiency bonus that I have, which is 6, so 12 for 24 hours. So we can do
So,
any
yeah.
of those things if we so
Could I
wanted
have
to do those things.
a couple more D12s?
Do you have my
Oh,
roll?
yes, sir.
Hit die?
I have 4. I was gonna roll 5.
Hey, Peter, what am I currently at?
You are at 245.
Can I borrow 1 D10?
I'm gonna roll 1 of
I have
mine.
any damage.
You were far away.
That's what I love about this like spell sniper thing is I can just sit way the fuck back.
How many can we roll?
1.
Can't take damage if you can't reach me.
Oh, that is so big.
What'd you do?
The pen size I chose was Dragondis.
Okay, so I got
I will regain my singular sorcery point.
You got 6 back, baby?
Because technically I rolled a 2, but I have durable, so I regain the minimum I can regain.
How many
is
did you regain back?
Twice my common.
21. I'm at 123 now, I know
I got 46 back.
I'm at 149. Are you cooking?
Do we want me to do that? I can.
Sure.
I just don't know if you want me to.
I mean, can you
I
do
would
that
not
every
oppose.
single time we do a short rest or only once?
If you have a cooking pot and ingredients. Do you have ingredients?
I have rations.
I
I
don't
also
think
have
rations
rations.
count as ingredients.
I don't know what I have.
Rations is like hardtack and jerky and stuff. Okay, so where are you guys planning to go?
Do any of the doors like have any particular markings on them, like saying what they are, or like one's like fancy, like, or are they just 2 identical doors?
They're pretty identical, but I'll say that they say what they go to because that'll make it easier. So one of them says, the one to the left says to workroom and dormitories.
Okay.
The one to the right says to armory and library.
No, to armor up.
I think the
I'm gonna raid the armory.
Yeah.
could be fun.
And then where did the stairs go up to?
It's down.
The stairs go down,
Oh,
and they're not labeled.
I feel like that's something we save for later.
Yeah.
That feels like
I'm
a
down to go to the
finality.
armory and see what they
Yeah.
are hoarding in there.
Yeah, they lead down to a small door. That's all you can see.
That's terrifying. I hate that.
Well, let's go see if they have any fancy weapons.
Okay.
Once again, I'm not going to use any of them, but it might be nice to have.
Yeah. I should check out the library.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
Like cell
open. So the stone door opens to reveal a short corridor. Another door lies directly in front of you, and to the left, a wide set of stairs lead upwards. And to your right is an open door that seems to lead into a library of sorts.
I do want to check out the library first.
Library's right there. Might as well.
It's open.
Okay. As you all kind of filter into the corridor, a strange alien voice enters your mind, speaking without the use of any outward sound.
Rude.
It says, "Outsiders, you do not serve the winged one."
As a
Is
question,
that a
You have
question?
the
Yes.
Oh.
depends on what you mean by serve. I guess the context.
We're here on a
Did-
mission from.
Did Raziel? What's that his name?
Raziel.
Raziel. Did he have wings?
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
wings.
we have a ninja.
I'll say yes.
So technically,
Yes.
there's one.
Oh god. Okay.
Should we have said no?
I mean, they didn't specify who the wing
I
one
feel
was.
like we don't know whose side we're actually on.
I don't think we do
I would
either.
agree.
I'm just gonna say that is not the winged one that he's talking about.
Well, we know that.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah, we
he
can-
know that we're not talking about the same winged one?
He, from context clues, you guys can infer that he means Tempany.
Oh.
Oh, so I don't know. Well, so Tempany is bad,
Yes.
That's who Raziel says
and
that.
yeah. So we don't know. We don't think this temple. This temple's just
Oh.
here to like.
But if we're going off of what Shino, I think, kind of inferred, which is that she's trying to stop the end of the world.
By killing everybody else, supposedly, allegedly.
Allegedly. Alleged genocide.
I don't know.
We would not. There were lots of people that we had to get walk past to be here. If we were not supposed to be here, we would have been stopped already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do serve Tempany.
What is my...
We
What is my deception?
walked past a lot of people.
To get here.
We were not supposed to be here. We wouldn't be here.
We are interested in conversing with her.
It kind of makes a pained sound, and then it says nothing at all.
Okay.
Okay. We confused it.
We are also confused.
Or sending stuff to come kill us.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a recap
Mhm.
of what is going on.
Mhm.
You guys are here to stop Tempany
Yes.
Yes.
because she is doing something to stop the end of the world that is going to cause the end of the world.
Yes.
Right.
Allegedly.
But isn't this her temple?
This is not her
This-
temple.
she
This
took
is
it
the
over.
temple
She's
that
the
she
one
has
who took
taken
over.
over.
Yeah, she commandeered it.
Yeah. So from our inference, everything here would technically be under her control, whether willingly or unwillingly.
Yeah. I'm kind of operating under the assumption that anything here that is still alive is probably only still alive
If
because
it's speaking in our minds, it might be hidden.
true.
Potentially.
Yeah, you don't see anything
Yeah.
that could
Yeah.
be making this.
Well, that's why I didn't say we
Conversation.
served anybody.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
why I was
if
just
we
saying I wanna talk with her.
weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah, but that implied that you were here to serve Tempany to the creature.
Well, sorry, creature.
No. I didn't actually say it.
I'm kind of just operating under I'll say whatever is vague enough to go whichever way whatever I'm talking to wants it to be. Like yeah. Like if they want to assume if they are looking for someone who's not serving to me, then I will say something that makes it seem like I'm not. But if they're assuming that we are, then I'm just going to vaguely be like, oh well, we want to talk to her. Or say if we weren't supposed
Yeah,
to
if
be
we
here.
weren't supposed to be here, we wouldn't be here. We had to get through a lot of people to get here.
So you're going to the library?
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest in there.
Aw.
So you want to go to the armory?
Sure. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to be like, there doesn't seem to be anything in there.
No, there's literally
Come on.
Turn us around.
the only thing in the library is the creature.
Oh,
God.
I don't want to go in there with him.
Creature.
He can live there. That's fine. I don't want to interrupt.
Okay. So
Maybe we'll come back to this later.
Yeah, maybe.
before you is a blocky, windowless room with slabs of plain gray stone on the floor and ceiling. The walls, however, glitter and shine. Silver light dances off dozens, maybe hundreds, of weapons that hang from racks and rest against plain wooden stands. The only other furniture is a blackened anvil, behind which sits a tall figure seemingly made of gleaming steel. They appear hard at work attending to a sword which glows white-hot as they slowly move their palm across the blade. As the door swings open, the metallic blacksmith looks up at you with eyes that glow like embers. "May I help you?" they say.
That's so cool.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
don't know why I wasn't expecting to find people.
I mean,
I don't know how to say, no, you cannot help me, but also, can I have a weapon?
we could just say.
I just
want
wanna
to
look
look
around.
We were looking.
No thanks, just
I wanna
looking.
know-
Like the sales
Like
associate.
sales associates.
We could just say, oh, we want to look around.
We're just touring the, we're
Browsing.
gonna worship.
Perusing the wares.
Yeah.
We're worshiping.
I want to look at the stuff that you made.
I should warn you, there are a wall of force spells in front of the weapons, so do not try to take anything.
Got it.
I'll look
Not a problem.
If we did want a weapon,
How
could we
would
ask you
go
for one?
about that?
You must have authorization.
Well, we're here.
You must have authorization.
Okay.
I mean, I could give authorization.
Authorization
Like,
from who?
yeah, like, I don't, from,
Where would we get authorization?
Shino or Tempany.
oh.
We know Shino.
Say okay and walk out the door.
Well, I have to spell magic.
No.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I will not. I will not-
Pyrrosia is going to say okay, and she is going to walk out the door. She's going to leave into the hallway.
I will follow.
Fine. Clementine will.
It kind of like raises its hand and waves slowly and says,
Oh,
"Have
she's
a
gonna
nice
wave back.
day."
Sasha,
You
wave.
too.
I'm gonna
you
wave
too.
goodbye to it.
Your work is lovely. And then he
It's
walks
great.
Okay, so where do you want to go
Fight
next?
a nice
So,
little Warforged.
If we hold on, do we really, really want weapons?
I personally do not need one.
I don't
Does
really
anyone
want-
really, really want weapons?
I'm okay. I was like, oh, armory. Maybe we could
Yeah.
find some
Yeah.
magic in there. That'd be fun. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
It's
And-
really.
Okay, because
What do you have?
Pyrrosia has the masquerade tattoo, so
Oh.
she can cast disguise self
Oh.
on herself.
Oh.
So
That's cool.
You could be Shino.
I could become Shino. But if we do not want stuff, I'm not
Yeah.
Okay.
doing
Don't
that.
wanna
Because
risk
that could be like that could
DM,
fuck a lot
is
of
there
things up.
anything in there worth having?
Yes.
I do.
I just don't want to hurt the little warforged.
I don't want to
wanna
hurt
hurt
him. He's
him.
too cute. Well, no, because if we go in and you're Shino, right?
Yeah.
Then we could
And
say,
you have
oh,
permission.
we went and got authorization.
We found him.
Yeah.
We found
Please
it.
give.
Please give. And then you could like walk out of the room. You could come in as Shino, say, I authorize them to take what they need.
I don't think all of us should be in there.
Yeah.
Because if
No.
if Shino leaves and then one person comes back, it's gonna be very suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
I can stay out since I'm not looking for a weapon
if
specifically.
like
Yeah.
I would
one
like
or
to look
two
for-
people are gone
Mhm.
and then multiple of us come back in.
As one of the tanks, though that is yet to be proven, I would like to get an upgraded weapon if that is possible.
If that is possible, I would also like to.
But I do want to emphasize that I don't want to hurt the little warforged.
I also
it's not
don't
his
wanna hurt
fault.
the warforged.
This is what he was created to do.
I think this is a way we can do this
Whoa.
without hurting the Warforged. How long can you keep up with this?
Yeah, how long does that go?
Doesn't say. It just
You're gonna be Shino forever.
I literally
It's probably just at will then.
Yeah.
so yeah, I copied the exact description in the
Mhm.
thing, and it's just a morphing tattoo that can shift around your body and even be used to cast disguise self.
Oh, so cast disguise self. Then you have to look at the.
the spells.
Oh.
You might just not have to use a spell slot for it.
Yeah, you don't have to use a spell slot for it, but you do have to follow the You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. The changes wrought by this spell fail to hold up to physical inspection. For example, if you use this spell to add a hat to your outfit, objects pass through the hat, and anyone who touches it would feel nothing or would feel your head and hair.
Okay.
If you use the spell to appear thinner than you are, the hand of someone who reaches out to touch you would bump into you while it was seemingly still in midair.
Yeah.
To discern that you are disguised, a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. And it lasts 1 hour.
Okay.
You want to do that?
So that is something that we could do then.
You want to do that?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm committing if there is something in there that we need.
I would like to get.
I would like an up.
I would like an update.
So who is going to stay out in the hallway?
I'll stay out with you.
I'm going in.
I'll go in. I'd like to get up and back and stay outside if we need to.
Well, I'm not like I can say
It's
that
so
the
multiple
whole
of us
group.
come
It's
back
so that
in.
multiple of us
Yeah.
come back in at once. Like
I
we
can-
went to find him, kind of, and then sent him along, and then we're coming back in afterwards. If that makes sense. So like the way it will be phrased will give
Yeah.
everyone permission for things.
Okay, sounds good. I'll stay out with Beryllius.
So then the three of us walk in. I am Nashino.
I am now.
I am Nashino.
The armorer looks up and says, "Ah, Shino."
I love him!
We get back on into
Okay,
this
so
war.
I can't word very well, but I give them authorization for what they require.
Honestly, what I'm kind of just imagining is like the forge construct from Tears of the Kingdom now.
Please, Waffle.
Do you require... Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Do you require normal weapons, or do you require named weapons?
What does that mean?
That is
I'm
Named weapon?
named.
that's something that it's asking me or them.
Asking all of you,
In general.
in general.
Okay, well I can't answer that. I'm not
Name?
anything a weapon. I'm Shino.
I'm Shino, don't you worry.
Shino, don't you worry, I'm Shino.
Named, please.
I will read out, I'm going to read it out.
I will read.
I will list the named weapons for you.
I will-
Holy Avenger Longsword, Mace of Smithing, Oath Bow, Sunblade, Great Sword of Sharpness.
A great sort of shark. Are there descriptions of these?
I can get them, but they're gonna take a bit. Hold on.
I think that's some
Holy
sort of
Avenger. Please just ask what you want a description of. That will make this easier.
So, what was the one that started with sun?
Sunblade.
Can I see what that is?
Yeah, that one's
It's like an
really cool.
iPad that pops out of his stomach and you can like scroll the catalog.
That's adorable.
Please don't be locked. Thank God. Okay, this item appears to be a long sword hilt. While grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence, or make the blade disappear. While the blade exists, this magic longsword has the finesse property. If you are proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with the Sunblade. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, which deals radiant damage instead of slashing damage. When you hit an undead with it, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage. The sword's luminous blade emits bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. The light is sunlight. While the blade persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet each, or to a minimum of 10 feet each. Good lord.
My holiness.
Yes.
Does Shino need to stay in here the whole time they're getting weapons, or can Shino leave the three of the other people come back in? Or does
If
he-
you can make up an excuse for Shino to leave.
You're a very busy guy. The end of the world is happening.
You have other things to attend to.
I do. I have more worshiping to do.
More chanting to get on.
Okay. Should I assume that the authorization is for all members of this party?
Yes.
Like an automated phone call.
Goodbye, Shino.
I'm gonna walk out the door and
They raised their hand and waved.
Wait,
better
you
wait
can't
for
wait
that.
back.
can't wait
You can't wait
back.
back because she was
Shino's
blind.
blind.
It's the test.
Will you wave back to us?
But no, so me as she knows, I'm gonna walk out the door and I'm gonna dismiss disguise self. We're not gonna immediately walk back in.
Walk right back in. Hello.
Hello, it's me again.
Hello, I am Pyrrosia. I am not Shino.
I am not Shino. Hey, I just saw Shino go into the chapel.
Back at work, I see.
Back at work again.
You know that guy.
Yeah, we all know that guy. He's always so hard at work.
What was the last weapon you said, Peter?
The last weapon was the Great Sword of Sharpness. All right.
Because I really want it. I just want to know what it does.
When you attack an object with this magic sword and hit, maximize your weapon damage dice against the target. When you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, that target takes an extra 14 slashing damage. Then roll another d20. If you roll a 20, you lop off one of the target's limbs with the effect of such loss determined by the GM. If the creature has no limb to sever, you lop off a portion of its body instead. In addition, you can speak the sword's command word to cause the blade to shed a bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Speaking the command word again or sheathing the sword puts out the light. Proficiency with a great sword allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it.
Gimme.
Okay.
Gimme.
You take the Great Sword of Sharpening. It does require attunement.
Fuck. How long does that take?
Hour?
This would have been nice
Do it
for our last short
Do it while we
rest.
walk.
I'm tuning while we walk.
They're just cradling it.
You don't have to be proficient with a weapon to use it. You just don't get to add your proficiency bonus when you use it, right?
Correct.
Can you send me
I really want the Sunblade. It goes with her full radiance damage.
What is the
Radiance.
first one? The Holy Blade?
Hold on. I need
Yeah,
to
there
read
you go.
attunement. Yeah, I know it's to limit the number of powerful magical items any one player character may use. I don't care. How to attune. Spend a short rest focused on only that item while being in physical contact with it. This can't be the same short rest used to learn the item's properties. This focus can take... Okay, we're not going to use a short rest to learn the item's properties. That's stupid. This focus can take the form of weapon practice for a weapon, meditation for a wondrous item, or some other appropriate activity. If the short rest is interrupted, the attunement attempt fails. Otherwise, at the end of the short rest, the creature gains an intuitive understanding of how to activate any magical properties of the item, including any necessary command words. Good lord. So you have to spend a short rest touching it and thinking about it.
Caressing it.
Looking at it.
Okay, Holy Avenger Longsword is what you want to know?
Yes.
I think it's been a bit enough time as they're going through. I feel like the three of us can walk
Yeah.
in.
The Holy Avenger Longsword also requires attunement by a paladin.
Damn.
You gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. When you hit a fiend or an undead with it, that creature takes an extra 2d10 radiant damage. While you hold the drawn sword, it creates an aura in a 10-foot radius around you. You and all creatures friendly to you in the aura have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. If you have 17 or more levels in the Paladin class, the radius of the aura increases to 30 feet. Proficiency with a longsword allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it. You want it?
I want.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Could you read out the list of named weapons again?
Yeah. Holy Avenger Longsword, Mace of Smithing, Oathbow, Sunblade, and Great Sword of Sharpness. So Holy Avenger Longsword, Sunblade, and Great Sword of Sharpness have been taken.
Okay. The mace.
Mace of Smithing. Mace of Smithing. Smithing. Mace. Is it supposed to be Mace of Smiting?
Probably.
It might be.
Okay, then there was a fucking typo in there.
I was gonna say Smith. It's an interesting
I don't know. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. This one does not require attunement. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. The bonus increases to +3 when you use the mace to attack a construct. When you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon, the target takes an extra 7 bludgeoning damage or 14 bludgeoning damage if it's a construct. If a construct has 25 points or fewer after taking this damage, it is destroyed. Ow.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hiccuped and it hurt. Proficiency with a mace allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah, based off instinct construct.
What's it's like the bow.
The oath bow is the
Yeah,
only
the
thing
oath
left.
bow.
Is that something I can use?
Let's find out.
I don't have well, depending on what kind of spell it is.
All I don't think I'm proficient in ranged weapons, which is why I wasn't looking at it.
Hello, D&D Beyond.
I just feel left out because
I wasn't gonna get one.
It's a
and then they have
longbow.
A radiant.
I mean, can I still use it even if I'm not proficient?
Sure.
Yeah, you just can't add your proficiency.
Sure.
When you knock an arrow on this bow, it whispers in Elvish, "Swift defeat to my enemies." When you use this bow to make a ranged attack, you can, as a command phrase, say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me." The target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies or until dawn 7 days later. You can only have one such sworn enemy at a time. When your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one after the next dawn. When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll. In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover, and you suffer no disadvantage due to long range. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes an extra 3d6 piercing damage. While your sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons.
I'll take it. I might not use it, but I'll take it. At the very least, it means that anyone here who's on
Tempany.
Tempany's side doesn't have access to them.
Yeah.
Plus, I do like holding grudges.
Okay, so so people who need the stats for your weapons, which is all of you, I'm going to point at you and tell me what kind of weapon you have.
I already.
You found the stats for a greatsword or a mace?
Yeah.
Okay, and you found the stats for a greatsword? Okay.
I have a longsword.
Longsword, 1d8 slashing. And it's versatile, so if you use it two-handed, it's 1d10 slashing. And it's a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, so that's +2 in addition to whatever your stat is, like your strength. That's in addition to your strength and
So-
proficiency bonus.
I don't have the proficiency bonus for it.
Okay.
Proficiency
So
on
just
longsword.
Just in
So
addition to your strength.
And then +2.
Strength +2, and then strength +2 for the damage as well.
Okay.
And it's radiant damage, not slashing damage for the Sunblade. Alright, so while we were paused, we agreed that we were going to retroactively take that short rest and just say that we took it after the weapons were acquired so that they can attune things. We all now know what the weapons do, and we have the stats for them, so now we can move on.
Yeah. My aura's so powerful now. You get advantage on like everything.
Okay, so where do we want to go next?
We went into the library.
Yeah. Wasn't there? Did you say there were stairs?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's stairs going
They were going
up
down.
here. No, in
Oh,
here they're
in
going
here.
up.
In the hallway, they're going up.
And then in the chapel they're going
they're
down.
Yeah. Which
I
we
would
said
not
was
recommend going up the stairs right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would recommend that be the last thing you do.
going
Okay.
We said there was a guy in the library.
There's a creature.
And
He
he
got
won't,
scared.
He won't talk to us anymore.
He got
thinks-
scared.
He thinks that we're following him.
Oh yeah.
He thinks that you're with Timpani, so he won't talk. Timpani, so he won't talk to you.
The drum.
That's what I keep saying in my head every time.
He thinks that you're with Timpani, so he won't talk to you.
Alright,
Well, there's the other door that leads to the
There's the
dormitories.
stairs down in the chapel.
We have the dormitories and something else, and then we got the downstairs.
we can
The dormitories and the workroom.
Yeah, do you want to
finish this floor.
We can see what they're
yeah,
working
finish
on.
the floor and then we
Okay.
can go down.
All right.
Alright.
So you guys cross the chapel and go over to the opposite, pretty much identical stone door across the way. The stone door opens to reveal a short corridor. To the left is another door, while a steep set of stairs heads off to the right. Directly in front of you, however, is an open doorway through which you can see a badly injured angelic figure lying within a glowing circle of magical light. Her leg is badly twisted and torn, and blood stains her robes, but she appears to still be alive.
Does she appear to be sickly like the others were?
No.
I immediately go up to
I'm
her.
gonna
I
go
give
through.
her 5 points of lay on hands.
Like my hands laying them.
Yeah, so she, kind of looks up at you and looks, really afraid before she realizes that you're not creatures
I'm
of
healing
Timpani. And, then she is like, oh my god, you please, you have to help me.
I'm giving her 5 points of lay on hands immediately, at least to get her back to at least a little bit better.
Okay. So, the room that she is lying in is the temple's workroom. Bookshelves stuffed with lore on the far realms line the far wall, and tables covered with alchemical apparatus or notes take up much of the rest of the floor space. There are signs of violence here, too. Bloodstains and torn papers litter the floor. So she introduces herself as Liari. She's protected by a magic circle spell, which she drops as soon as she realizes that you're not here to hurt her. She explains that she and some of the others who worked at the temple did not approve of Tempany's plans. When they refused to be exposed to the truth, as Tempany called it, they were murdered. She was able to survive by casting a spell of protection. As she was already badly injured and unlikely to pose a threat, the corrupted Deva decided that killing her was more effort than it was worth. Her movement is reduced to 5 feet. And she reveals the following information to you. She says, Tempany has been a strong force for good in the world as long as anyone can remember. She's been particularly focused on overcoming threats posed by creatures from the far realms, and has been working with the faithful of Ogma for centuries to collect knowledge on the aberrations. The Hidden Temple was established to carry out research. Just beyond the temple is a vast cavern where the barriers between the material plane and the far realms are incredibly thin. After centuries of observing the things that came through, Tempany recently launched an expedition to personally explore what lay on the other side. Tempany and the Deva that accompanied her on the journey returned safely, but something they had seen changed them. They were driven to a strange, focused madness. Tempany announced that she now had a plan that was the only way to keep the Far Realms from dominating all the planes of existence. The Deva that still trusted Tempany were taken through the portal to the Far Realms and returned just as corrupted and mad as she was. Those that did not, bar me, were slain. As far as I've been able to work out, Tempany plans to use forbidden magics to interfere with the flow of time, though she has no idea how this ties into. I have no idea how this ties into her campaign against the Far Realms. Chronomancy is incredibly dangerous, with even small changes potentially having devastating consequences. The stairs outside lead to the observation deck, which overlooks the rift into the Far Realms. When they were arranging the first expedition, Tempany and her team tethered a line between the temple and the platform they intended to push through the rift. They then hung a gondola from the line, which makes it easy to transport people and equipment to the platform. I would love to help you, but I'm too injured as I am. But I urge you, hurry and do what you can to stop Tempany before it's too late.
So starting to feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, what I'm hearing is that she was anti-Far Realms. She went to the Far Realms to try and get rid of them, and then she got corrupted by said Far Realms and no longer herself.
In said far realm.
Possessed her. Yeah.
As a player, am I correct in assuming Far Realms is like that's where the mind flayers were from, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is some sort of like Lovecraftian bullshit.
Yeah.
It's aberrations.
But
My lantern glows within glows like bright green when within 300 feet of aberrations. Is it just constantly glowing?
Yeah, right now it's just green.
Great. It's an interesting
Has
lantern you've got
it
there.
been green since we got here?
It started glowing green as soon as you saw the mind flares above the lake. It did get a brighter green when you were near the library.
Ooh.
Awesome, that creature.
I'm almost glad we did not speak to him. He's fine.
So is it my understanding as a player that we're gonna have to do? Are we supposed to go across the gondola?
Yes. So from what you understand, Tempany is somewhere either on their observation deck or within the rift. And she is planning to do something that will interrupt the flow of time. And the only way to get to the rift where she possibly is to take the gondola.
I love
And that's the stairs in this hallway, not the stairs in the other hallway.
That's both the stairs.
Oh, the stairs.
We
Okay.
go up.
That is
That
the
last thing we do.
That is the last thing we do.
Okay, so on this floor left we have the dormitory.
The dormitory. Yeah.
That's it.
And she
then
wants
we
us
go
to leave her here?
downstairs. Yeah, apparently.
She's too injured to help you.
I don't have a healing spell.
I also.
I
The only
have
person allowed to fuck
healing.
with time is me.
If I heal her, would you let her come with us?
Yeah.
Do we want her with us?
I mean, I do feel kind of bad leaving her at the mercy
I
of
really do
whatever.
feel bad leaving her.
Yeah, but if we
She
stop,
dropped her magic circle. Yeah. So that.
I don't care if we take her or not. I just don't want to put her in more
roughly how many lay on hands it would take to get her back up and running? Approximately.
If they're each 5 HP.
Huh? No, lay on hands is just it's a well of 100.
Oh, okay. She needs 63.
She needs 100. I don't think we need.
Do we need her? Do we need her?
Is this Casper again?
I'm not answering that.
So yes.
So the thing is,
Potentially.
she said we didn't need her.
No.
Yeah.
So I feel like if she said she was too injured to come with, that means we don't need her. Because one of us heal. Stupid, but entirely possible. It's really wild.
I mean, in Beryllius' mind, he's never had any need for a healing fucking spell. Every time he's gotten even close to that point, he's just been yeeted.
I don't necessarily think we need her. We could always come back and get her.
Yeah. No, and it's not like we're leaving her without healing her. Because she's already been healed a little bit.
Yeah.
Heal her a little.
There is
Like-
something that she is useful for, but it's not like a world-ending event.
Unlike Tiffany.
Unlike Tiffany.
It is Casper.
But you are probably going to want all the people you can get for the final boss
We could
battle.
always see if we find some sort of health potion around.
There won't be.
There won't be.
There aren't any in this one shot, I will tell you that.
Okay.
I mean, like, you can make an HP around. So
I can do it all right
It's
now.
not concerning. You don't take a lot of damage in the future.
I also, if people are rolling hit die, including myself, it like is boosted.
We
I
have
think
time
we'll
for
be
more
fine.
short rests.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could if we very well wanted to group up in the middle of a fucking boss
Combat,
fight. Yeah.
and-
And
We could
short
also-
rest.
We could also, next time we do a short rest, come back to her and give her the benefit of the short rest.
Yes.
Could do that too.
Okay. So
What say you, Peter?
So choose how much you want.
It's up to you
give her,
guys.
and then we'll go from there.
63.
That was more of a like, if we did come back and did the short rest like next to her, would she get the benefits of that?
Yeah,
Is that 63 to get her to full health, or is that 63 to get her moving again?
that's 63 to get her moving again. She would be at half health.
Okay.
So do we want to do both? Heal her to 63 and then come back and do the
and then she'll be with us already for a short rest.
and
Yeah.
so she'll be at full probably or close
Next time we short rest.
when we short rest with her.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine doing
And
that.
if she rolls at that point, then she gets the benefit of my
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Sasha's gonna kneel down by her and put hands on her shoulders, and he's just gonna look at her and go, "We're not leaving you," and he's gonna give her the 63 lay on hands points to get her back up.
Okay.
Oh, what is 95 minus 63?
What?
33. 32.
I still have other healing things. I have cure wounds, and I have healing hands.
We'll be fine.
Okay, so the only other thing here is the dormitories, and then there's the stairs going down, and then the stairs going up.
I think we should hit the dormitories,
Dormitories
the
and then
downstairs,
downstairs.
and then
Boss fight.
do the big stuff upstairs.
The dormitories, a half dozen or so plain beds with chests at their base fill this fairly small room. Tiny windows overlook the subterranean lake and lend a strange flickering light to the dormitory, but beyond that, everything is still. There are personal effects scattered about the room, but beyond clothes and a few books, there is nothing of particular use or interest.
So we're going down.
Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
want to loot anyone's shit.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, we're
all
gonna
mercy.
die at the end of this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
need
what do we
anything.
need it for?
what do we
Yeah.
need it for?
Stairs lead down to a small door. It seems to be made of a solid slab of gray stone carved with runes that shimmer with silvery light. As you approach, there's a noise of grinding stone and the runes spark with light. Slowly, the door swings open, seemingly inviting you in.
Oh no.
The warding room is large and lit by magical torches that provide the feel and warmth of sunlight. Water trickles through a fountain to the rear of the room, and 2 4-poster beds equipped with thick red curtains lie in the far corners. An oak table is laden with stacked books and notes. The overall impression of the room is a strange combination of bedroom and shrine. In the very center of the room is a circle of glowing silver runes within which sit 2 young humans. Black-haired and pale-skinned, they are clearly twins, one male and one female, and wear dazzlingly white robes. They have no signs of neglect and look quite well taken care of. Though their age is unknown, they look to be 10 to 11 years old.
Oh god.
Oh my god, why are there kids?
Oh, there's kids.
That's why I was looking at you.
Oh, he's running. To the children.
The boy has his eyes closed and his face screwed up in concentration, but the girl watches anybody entering the room intently. They are both fully enclosed in a spherical wall of force.
He's taking his helmet off as he runs.
Does our new friend have anything to say about these children?
Hey, why do you have kids?
Yeah.
Liari is kind of like, oh, these are the ward masters. And the girl of the twins kind of interrupts her, and she introduces herself as Nayla, and her brother is Naylo. Those are literally the names that were given. I hate them.
He's so creative.
They are the temple's ward masters and key to keeping it free from outside invaders. Over the conversation, she explains the following. My brother and I have a natural affinity for abjuration magic. We have an innate ability to set up extremely powerful barriers and wards. We've been at the temple for 5 years. It was our destiny to serve, and we are happy to do so. We work in shifts to keep the wards up at all times, and we never leave this room. The main purpose of the wards is to stem the corrupting influence of the far realms. Preventing teleportation is just a side effect, albeit a very useful one. So you guys would not have been able to teleport into the temple.
No, that's what he was across the lake.
Yeah. The twins, they are somewhat aware of what's been going on at the temple and that Tempany has gone mad. However, they agreed not to drop the wards, especially as they've been fending off attacks from mind flayers and other far realms entities nonstop. They've been tied into the ward's body and soul. Nobody else can keep the barriers maintained, and they cannot leave this place. Tempany and her followers could not harm or remove the twins, so they've been ignoring them.
That is so fucked up. And if we did not die at the end of this one shot, I would
Adopt them
absolutely
so
be adopting
fast.
these children.
Well, we wouldn't be able to take them, I don't think.
They can't leave.
Yeah, they can't leave the room.
They can't drop the wards.
No.
They're
If
tied
they-
into them,
You
body
said
and
they're
soul.
surrounded by something. Can you
Wall of force.
Okay.
So we can't even get close to them.
That is
I
so
can't even
fucked
give
up.
them something. That's so terrible. Oh my god.
Well,
That is fucked.
Yeah,
keep
I'm
up
just...
the great work. I'm so sorry.
Liari kind of, she looks really sad, and, like, guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
you should be.
Because, like, she lives and works at this temple, and she's like, this has never been something that has sat well with me, and I've talked to Tempany about it many times, but, as the twins told you, they can't be removed. Unless they die, there's nothing that can be done for them.
We're not gonna kill them.
You know. Especially because they're probably the only thing keeping it from descending into pure fucking chaos.
But I will say, if they do get rid of the barriers, then it might open the temple up to attack from the mind flayers who have been trying to get to it, and it might serve as a distraction.
Oh.
But we wouldn't be able to get them to drop that without
Killing
killing
them.
them.
No, if they drop the barriers that they're keeping up now, the wards are a different thing.
I was like, are we gonna have to kill kids right now?
I
No.
would not be killing
I would
kids.
No.
not be killing kids.
Yeah.
No.
It's like my morals are questionable at best, but they are
But
better
no,
than that.
Yeah, they're
No.
not child killing.
The mind flayers would create a distraction, but they would also create another thing that we might have to fight.
From what I understand of what the mind flayers are trying to do is they're trying to also stop what Tempany is doing. So
Oh.
technically they're on our side.
So we're in allegiance with them.
Okay.
So can we roll to convince the children to drop the borders?
Sure. You can roll persuasion or intimidation. This is made with advantage since you are accompanied by Liari.
Okay.
I'll roll.
Yeah, I'm rolling persuasion. I'm not gonna intimidate the children.
One
though I-
one person can roll persuasion, not
Okay.
more than one. So whoever wants to do it, you can do it.
Who was the highest charisma?
Not me.
I have a 20 in charisma, so +5.
I'm gonna take that question, say forget about that question, please, because I don't want to play numbers game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And let's say, okay, who in character would be the most likely to try and persuade the kids to drop the barriers?
Definitely not ours.
Either Sasha or Pyrrosia.
Yeah, because Pyrrosia was the leader kind of thing, but then also
Sasha
has
in his oath to save children.
Yeah, and I would make the argument that it feels more narratively satisfying if Sasha makes the decision that it is better to have aberrations near him than it is to
let these kids stay trapped.
Yeah.
That is absolutely the thought about it. He's gonna.
Oh yeah.
I know it's already an advantage because
Yeah.
the R's with him, but also for little flavor, he's gonna pull out his little nursery rhyme book and he's going to sit cross-legged on the ground and show them the pictures.
please take a point of inspiration.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, I don't even know if that is. Oh, there it is.
That's so cute.
Yeah, he's gonna start showing them the pictures. He's gonna tell them his favorite ones. And he's gonna say, these got me through a really tough time, and I know that this time is really tough for you. Oh god, I don't know.
Who's important to all of us?
Nalo.
So the boy.
Oh yeah, these guys.
They go back and forth. They switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were to drop these barriers, we will be able to help you, and it will help us. There's a lot going on right now, and we need you to help us.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm like so nervous over here.
You can also use your inspiration point to reroll.
I can't even look up right now. I'm like looking down, doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll. That's a lot better. Okay. So that's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. I had some. If that still didn't work, I had something I was gonna try as well.
Well, we got that.
Yeah, that does it.
Yay!
Nayla kind of looks at you, and you see more more maturity than should be in a child this age's eyes. These kids have definitely had to grow up too fast. And she kind of puts a hand on her brother's arm and says something into his ear, and he relaxes as he drops the wall of force, and you guys literally feel the magical barrier around the temple coming down. It's kind of like where there's a noise that you can only barely hear on the edge of your hearing, and that noise suddenly stops, and you're like, oh my god, there was a noise.
Oh my god, I can breathe.
Yeah, does that mean that the force roll around him goes down?
Yes.
He's going to take Nayla's hand, and he's going to put his book into her hands, and he's gonna close her other hand over it. Really, I know that these hard times are not over for you, so I want you to keep this and use it when things get a little tough.
She nods and says thank you.
I'm not trying your cry.
Poor children. Oh my god. They've been here since they were 5. Yeah.
No, they've been here since they were 6.
That's not any better.
I know.
Well, I'm going to use something that I forgot that I have.
Hold on.
So she has a companion beast. She's a crow.
Crow this
I
whole
have had a
time.
crow this whole time.
Where the fuck has he been?
He's been following. I just forget that he exists.
He and you, one and the same.
Snow
but
making
she's-
random appearances.
Yes, just snow every once in a while when she's useful. Being like, oh hey. She is going to have tell her crow to stay here, and that if stuff starts happening to come alert her essentially, so that if something goes wrong with the kids,
We can help.
Babysitting crow.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. I'm not going to use the crow for battle. Because I keep forgetting about it. And this is
It's
a much
also probably a really squishy crow.
probably yeah. It's also a much more useful
Yeah.
effect for the crow
Yeah.
to be like message deliverer.
So we have rescued the children. Mind
Yes.
flayers are
Common.
they're coming.
Mind flayers are on our side, regrettably.
Yeah,
On your chain.
as much
Alright.
as a mind flayer can be.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
But also stay like a metric fuck ton away
Yeah. Oh, I do want to talk to Riara.
Liari.
Yeah. I want to talk
Okay.
to her.
from me. Are you being gay?
Yeah. No, I mean kind of. I just want to know like
What if you're busy for
Are you
tonight?
single?
What life-
What are you doing
what
after
life
this?
was like before this, because obviously we have a little bit of time while we're gonna be walking to and from places.
We have a little bit of downtime for flirting. It's
Yeah.
fun.
There's always time for flirting.
No, it's time.
If you ask Arzu, that is correct.
Next we have to walk all the way back through
Yeah.
the chapel
There's
and then
been
up
no
the
one
stairs.
really, no one trying not to kill us that Arzu's ready to flirt with either. It's like everyone wants to kill us. What did we do?
No,
We
I was
tried.
having a pretty fun time with those tentacles.
Me by myself with the tentacle.
Shall we head
They were only kind of trying to kill you.
downstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
I
This
was
is
saying
downstairs.
for
This is
people who
downstairs.
try to
This is
kill me.
downstairs.
This is the downstairs.
So, is that the last thing we have to do? We freed the kids, is that it? Now we gotta go
I mean, we
outside?
kind of fucked over with the creature. But
Yeah, well,
I mean, now that we have Leori with us, we could.
we might
go.
be able to go
Yeah.
try to. Can we go try to talk to the creature again?
Yeah, you
With
can try to
Liari
talk
now?
to the creature.
Yeah, since Liari's here, maybe he will believe that we're not.
you have an
You
angel.
fool! Look, I helped her.
We're
We
sorry.
didn't mean to scare you.
We thought you were going to hurt us.
We're not doing
Like everything else in this fucking temple.
We've been attacked so many times.
We've only been here for like an hour.
Probably not even an hour.
Sorry, I'm making Liari because I realized I forgot to.
I was gonna
It's
ask.
technically been more than an hour because the short rest was an hour.
Oh yeah, but not to anyone else here.
Yeah.
Just us.
Yeah.
So you were going back to the library to try and talk to the creature?
Yes.
You go to the library and you do not hear anything, but the lantern flares a little brighter green.
Takes a deep breath. Beryllius kind of like stares, like looks around a bit and was like, "We're really sorry for scaring you earlier. Maybe we're here to help."
You scared us a little bit too.
Yeah.
You scared us a lot of it.
Everything that we've encountered here has attacked us for the most part. We really weren't sure if you were going to be the same.
And you guys filled Tempany in, or Liari in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably on the
Yeah,
walk
she
over.
she also is like we don't serve Tempany. We're trying to stop her.
We were worried you sold Tempany.
And then you hear in your minds the voice once again, and it says, "You do not serve the winged one."
No,
we do not.
We've learned.
We're trying
now.
to stop her.
We know what we're doing now. Maybe.
So he still does not appear. And you kind of get the sense that he's trying to keep his identity hidden a little bit. But he explains that he felt the wards come down. And he is wondering if it would be helpful for you guys defeating Tempany if he telepathically communicated with his allies and called them to come and distract the angelic forces.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That would be very helpful.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. At this point, he does reveal himself, and it is a mind flayer. And he kind of like bows to you guys. And he says, "I am Clath."
Hello.
And he thanks you for apologizing for scaring him, and apologizes for scaring you as well.
We got off on the wrong foot.
We did.
And he says, I was freed from servitude in order to provide support to an attack force sent to the temple a few hours ago. My brethren were wiped out by the angelic defenders, but I managed to hide using my magic. Magic users are usually shunned by Mind Flayer colonies. But the elder brain of my colony has been aware of Tempany's work for some time and has been slowly finding ways to spy on her. When we caught wind of her plans, we began arranging an all-out assault, even making the near unprecedented move of asking for aid from other colonies. Our assault has been hampered by the wards surrounding the temple. Gaining access directly is impossible, and teleportation has been severely disrupted. The Mind Flayers so far have only been able to attack in small groups and are easily mopped up piecemeal. I don't know what you did to get the wards disrupted, but thank you. It means that my people maybe have a chance at winning this. We don't want to do what Tempany thinks we want to do and invade your plane. We simply want to exist in peace. I'm willing to accompany you and offer you aid if I would be welcome.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely welcome. That is true. That's true.
He's the kind that killed me.
Dead soon anyway. Never have to see him again.
That is true.
He's not saying anything. His helmet's back on. You can't see his face.
You don't have to like it.
You just gotta tolerate it.
You gotta tolerate it.
He's
And he seems very friendly. I think
Yes.
we'll be fine.
no,
You don't have to like it.
he's not saying a word. He is
Ignore.
heavily
He's
gripping
not
his
with
sword,
us.
but he is not saying anything.
Well, if all members of your party are not,
He's fine.
I know that people of this world aren't exactly fond of us. So if people are uncomfortable with my presence, I'm happy to stay behind and help my brethren.
Sasha.
Row is a character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, a little bit of character
Your
development before
response?
ending your character development totally.
He grates out, and it's fine, and then he leaves the room.
Alright.
He just needs
Don't mind him.
It's been a long day.
It's been
We've all gone through a lot.
he is
Recently.
accepted.
Well, then we have something in common,
Fair.
at the very least.
All right. So you know what that means.
Observation check time.
All right, so you guys
Time to die.
go out into the hallway past the armory.
Can we wave to the Warforged before we leave?
Can we stop in and say bye?
Yeah, the armorer. Oh, you're stopping in.
I just want to say bye.
You want to stop in?
Just
I wanna
really
say bye.
quick.
We'll peek our heads in.
Keep your heads in. Tell them to get somewhere safe. Go
You
protect
poke your
yourself.
heads in, and the armorer looks at you and just says, "Hello. Do you need weapons?"
No, we're here to see you. I don't know how aware you are of what's going on outside, but
All I know is weapons.
yeah, bad shit.
You're
Bad
so
shit's
good at
going on
weapons.
outside. So you stay right here. You're doing great, buddy.
You're so
I
good
cannot leave this room.
You're doing great,
Okay.
buddy.
You're so good at weapons. Goodbye.
You're so good at weapons. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice
Yeah.
day.
You too.
You too, pal.
Yeah, we wave.
And everybody waves to him. The last we will see.
The word.
Yeah.
Warforged have a name.
The armorer.
The armor.
This is name tag saying the armor.
You're great at your job, buddy.
They don't have a name tag.
That's so sad.
All
We
right.
gotta talk to whoever runs this fucking.
We're about to.
No lunch
You're about
breaks.
to.
I'm gonna talk to her about the. Oh,
Bye.
Before you is a wide expanse of gray flagstones, creating a flat deck teeming with angelic beings and robed clerics of every sort. It overlooks a vast, near-spherical cavern, hundreds of feet across and carved out of blackened, warped stone. Let me get a screenshot of the entire map for you. If I can.
We love maps.
If I can. There we go.
itchy. You made my face itchy.
I was like, why are we all getting notifications at the same time?
That's so weird.
Isn't it
It's
just
almost as if we're all playing the same game.
No,
together?
that couldn't be it.
In the very center of the cavern is a flickering, constantly shifting crack of sparkling purple energy that lends the entire space a sickly pallor. A thick pair of ropes disappear into the crack, connecting it to a heavy wooden frame mounted on the deck. Hanging from the ropes just beyond the frame is a wooden platform maybe 20 feet long and 20 feet wide and twice as long. A stream of figures seems to be loading it with boxes or crates, causing it to sway rhythmically as they drop their cargo and go back for more. Further back on the decking, a group of clerics work to pack the boxes, though from here you can't tell what with. On the plus side, they all seem far too busy to have noticed you yet. A quick glance about the deck allows you to estimate that there are around 50 enemies working there, including a dozen or so angels. A more thorough scouting of the situation gives you more of a precise breakdown. So if anyone wants to make a perception or investigation check.
I'll make a perception check.
Before we get real serious, Arzu looks at the hole and under his breath just goes, I miss him.
I love Arzu.
He's nothing if not consistent. As soon as you said big hole, I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should call him.
I can't call him, I'm
18.
gonna die.
Okay,
And
so
25.
you can see that there are 25 acolytes, 15 priests, and 12 corrupted deva on the deck.
Good God!
They are
that's
packing
just-
boxes filled with tomes and scrolls onto the wooden gondola. The decking is somewhat higher up than the crack, so the rope is on a downward slope. Don't. And the frame has a large handle mechanism that seems to be how the angels move it up and down the line. When you guys arrive, it is locked in place with a heavy wooden wedge. If this is removed, you can tell that the gondola will begin to drift downwards towards the crack.
What's the name of the mind player again?
The mind flayer, Clath.
That's what it is.
And how far are we from this group of people?
And the gondola?
You guys are standing right on the stairs, and they are all over the observation deck.
I'm gonna look at Clive and be like, hey, so when are your buddies gonna get here?
Any moment now.
What?
How many buddies exactly?
Oh, a lot.
A lot? A lot. Perfect.
So what I'm thinking is there like a decent chunk of these people within 100 feet of me?
Oh my God. I'm afraid of
They're really spread out. So yeah, sure.
Probably.
What if I reversed gravity?
Is it within a point you can see, or is it a point centered on yourself?
50-foot radius, 100-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range. The range is 100 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can probably do that.
Because I know what we can do is we wait for the buddies.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I disguise self. I get over to where the thing is, and then the guys come, and then y'all sprint to the gondola, and then I take it out, and I can fly.
Yes.
So, like, even if it starts moving, I fly onto thing.
That's a very
Okay.
good idea. I thought
And
the
then-
plan was going to be sprint to gondola, remove the thing, and then go bye-bye!
Yeah, literally.
Which I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
But
Just, an extra step.
An extra step that makes it easier.
yes.
Yeah. I feel like we're all, like, whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a better plan.
Then reversing.
Then reversing
Because I don't know
gravity.
how a gondola is going to work with reverse gravity.
I wasn't gonna reverse the gondola. I was just gonna reverse the people. I was gonna try and get it into a center of like a big group of people and let them deal with that.
That would be a good distraction if we didn't already
Yeah,
have
have
a
the mind
distraction
flayers.
coming.
Yeah.
If we never went back for that guy, that would be great.
That would be a good plan.
All right.
So we sit and have a little wait.
So, yeah,
Well,
Waiting for the people.
It doesn't take that long. It takes like maybe a few minutes.
We are.
So you guys sit
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Cast.
You're flirting. the whole
I
time.
feel like I should go over
Staring
there,
into
Sure.
the hole.
so I'm there. So yeah, I will cast disguise still.
Are you gonna be Shino again?
No, I think I'm just gonna disguise myself as like a cleric.
As one of them.
Yeah, you disguise yourself as a cleric and manage to make your way through the crowd pretty effortlessly. A couple of them do like look up because you're walking towards the gondola with purpose, and they're like, "Huh, wonder what that guy's doing." But
So obviously he knows what he's doing. Like, look, he looks like he belongs here.
Yeah.
yeah, but they don't really react because A, you look like you belong here, and B, you're acting like you belong here. Which actually, give me a performance check.
Are you acting?
Am I
you
acting
belong
like
here?
I belong here? We will find out. That is a 18.
Yeah, you're totally acting like you belong here. Like, no one is really like reacting beyond like, oh, that guy knows where he's going.
He is
Where'd
on
that
our
go?
mission.
He's on a man. That guy. True.
Man, all of us should have that much purpose.
He's gonna get the raise this year, guys.
Employee of the
That
month.
motherfucker is gonna get the raise
Yeah,
and the
purpose.
parking spot again.
So as you guys do that, you see the portal, like the crack in the sky, kind of stop.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No,
You started
say
to.
stop. Listen.
I could see the word forming.
Good enough.
Um,
The whole Gordon.
the hole. Look out for the hole. So you guys see the crack start to like flicker and like scatter energy everywhere and just generally kind of start to go crazy. And reality itself begins to bend around the crack. You can tell that this is an effect of the wards coming down, but it doesn't seem to be dangerous yet.
Yeah.
And as this is happening, you hear a giant boom as a huge portal opens outside, and hundreds of mind flayers start pouring out into the temple, and everyone in the room just generally starts going crazy. There are people running back to the stairs to try and defend from the mind flayers. There are people like looking around being like, what the fuck happened to the wards? There are people, actually the teleportation wards are down, so I think that they actually came into this room. And so mind flayers are pouring down from a portal up like near the cavern ceiling, and are just coming into the observation deck and just starting to attack. And there's people like running around. It's like that scene in Ratatouille.
Yeah.
There's people running around like crazy. There's people like starting to fight. There's people like, there are a few clerics like crouched on the ground like with their hands over their ears. Generally mayhem.
That's our cue.
Yeah, that's our cue. I'm gonna grab Leori's hand and I'm gonna sprint.
You're holding hands.
Yeah.
And shit.
Ooh.
Yes, I am.
All right.
I
Dude.
good time, not a long time.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a long time.
So you guys are gunning it for the gondola.
Killing it.
Yes.
Great band.
I would say
Going in for the goal.
pick a representative, and that person will roll a dex thing, and
Let's see.
Probably say one of them.
you know what, Clementine, you're the one who said that you were going
Yeah,
first, so I'm
okay.
gonna have you.
You
do
know
it.
what? That's fair.
Roll well.
I want to be
I'm
staring
letting
in.
you find.
The hole.
I was too busy staring in.
The hole.
Gordon.
Daydreaming.
Gordon.
That is going to be a 23.
23. Yeah, no, you guys.
That's a think fuck.
Oh.
You guys run to the gondola, and you make it there no problem. And you hop on. You remove the wedge pretty easily. Like you just kick it out of the way, and and the gondola is off, and you're done.
All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my wings, and then I'm gonna fly towards the gondola.
Okay.
So I don't have to fly all the way into the rift on my own. I will fly to the gondola and land with my cohorts. My cohorts. I was gonna say friends, but we've been together for like less than a day.
Not even a day.
We were just, forced into this death
I
mission.
was trying to get the tab off. It went really poorly.
Yeah.
Did you
I think
shred
Beryllius
the
is probably the only one semi-used to like waking up like completely like.
You guys wake up on a beach,
What?
or at least something that appears to be a beach. The sand beneath you is coal black, and rather than water, waves of thick gray mist crash upon the beach, with wisps boiling off into the air and forming drifting banks of fog. Strange alien keens and wails ring out from the depths, and strange vast shadows seem to be moving, half seen just beneath the surface. Far above you, the ruined spires of an ancient city peek from the clouds, though whether they're dangling from the underside of some floating landmass or the laws of gravity simply don't apply here is uncertain. The only structure within sight, and not floating through the sky, is a tall, dark tower that twists its way through the sky without care for orientation or reason. Doors open onto vertical drops, walls spiral in on themselves, and features flow as though they've melted in a hot sun. The structure is roughly 100 feet across and some 500 feet tall. There are numerous small towers surrounding it, some of which seem to float in the air with bases consumed by mist. As you gather your bearings, a cloud of torn papers will drift down from the central tower, seemingly coming from a large open area towards the top that glows with a flickering blue light. Does anyone want to try and catch any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, roll dexterity checks.
Oh, Jesus.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Just general dex check?
General dex check.
That is a 13.
13.
Not great.
21, not 20.
10.
10. Hey, that beats it. It beats it.
Hey, we all get shit.
All right.
We all get paper.
I just want to know what it says. If I see paper falling, I'm going to grab it. I don't know.
We try at least.
4, 6, 3, 2, 5. Okay, so they are notes scrolled in Celestial, and only fragments of them survive. Who can read Celestial here?
Me.
Okay.
Shouldn't you be able to read Celestial?
I can read Sylvian.
Oh.
Because my
It's a culture thing, not
Yeah.
a race thing. So, you guys gather 5 scraps, and this is what they say. One of the scraps reads, "Realms is flowing like a river wearing down a mountain. Given enough time, its domain," and then it is torn there. No point in resisting in the current frame of reference. Need to step out. Problem is time. Given enough, all is doomed. So only this. Cannot work within our reality, but maybe within another. Power needed would be immense. Only source would be one of the elder, and then it O-N, and then it is torn there. And that's all you get.
Well, insightful. Something that can't work in this dimension. Realm. Whatever.
takes immense power.
Immense power. Elder, I'm gonna guess 1.
That's what I was thinking. Would Liari recognize whoever's handwriting this is?
Yeah.
Idea?
What this could be
was?
referring to?
Yeah, they're
Because-
handwritten.
Because she's here studying this realm. So, does she have any idea?
There's the fragments that you got in Discord.
So, would Liari recognize the handwriting?
Yeah, she points out that the handwriting is Tempany's.
That's what I thought. Unfortunate.
So don't trust a word that says.
Well, they seem to be her personal notes.
Oh. So before.
Might be before she went clinically insane.
Or after. We don't have any way of knowing.
Yeah, we don't.
And Liari says the chamber that the paper came from, and which is glowing now, is the ritual chamber where Tempany is working on her massive magical project to, quote, save the world.
Oh, yay.
See, the thing that's almost the most worrying is if these were her personal notes, why are they ripped up and,
And
being
floating
thrown out
around.
the window? Presumably.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go up there and find out.
I guess.
But aren't we like? It's not water. It's like mist. Like, is there any way to get across it?
The tower is not beyond the mist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, do we have another convenient boat?
And I guess I
Another
know where we're going.
Yeah, I guess there's
Alright.
really only one place to
Yeah,
go.
So you can either reach it by flying or by making a strength athletics check to climb the wall. Otherwise, you can go within. Excuse me, to the interior of the tower.
Do you want to reverse gravity, man?
Oh, I can just climb.
I'm not blind.
I know, I can climb.
I'm a fly.
I am proficient in athletics.
Let's see.
But it's okay because I can replace it with my strength score, so it's a 24.
Yeah, that beats it.
Dirty 20.
That beats it. That does not.
15?
Good God. So the
Might-
two-
With
I
mine?
might have a thing.
You don't have to roll because you can fly.
No, I know. With my strength, am I able to carry Sasha? No.
I am wearing a lot. I'm wearing plate.
He is
That's
wearing
true.
plate armor.
Can Liari, will Liari fly up?
Liari can, yeah.
Can Liari carry anyone?
No.
You might be able to carry Beryllius.
You guys can go up through the tower if you would like to.
Does anyone have any rope?
There is lore in there.
Oh, okay.
damn it!
I'll go.
Yeah, we'll go.
I'll take one for the team.
These two can walk together.
They'll find the lore.
They'll
Yeah.
find
The
the
lore.
I was gonna say, I do have rope. I have a lot of rope.
And so
Also
we can
rope.
walk. I think I also have rope.
No, get their steps in.
No, actually, I
Alright.
don't have rope. I do, in fact, have manacles now.
Yeah, I remember
Helpful.
the manacles.
Alright, so.
We can
um,
tether to each other.
Inside the Black Tower, the only part that really seems to make sense is the central spiral staircase, which climbs all the way up the tower. Dozens of wooden doorways lead off the stairs, even as it twists and spirals in a way that would clearly take it upside down or running along perpendicular to the wall. All around the tower are dozens of white-robed priests and angels. They sit huddled against walls or study their hands or feet intensely. It's clear that something dreadful has happened to their minds, and they do not put up a threat.
Horrifying.
Do you guys try to talk to any of them? You don't have to.
Hey, bud.
You said they don't pose a threat?
Nope.
They pose
So-
a threat. We don't know them.
Are they, like, affected by the same thing that everything else has been affected by?
They seem to be.
Do we know if it's just madness?
It's just madness.
Not spell?
No.
Madness is not a condition.
No, this is not a condition.
No.
It's not a contagious one, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, we're in the place where they got the madness.
No, it's fine.
This is probably the most contagious it would be, is right here.
But again, we'll be dead soon anyway. So.
And the rest of us are up the walls.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
flying,
are.
So
We're
it's really
flying
just
up,
you
but
two.
It's just
Yeah.
us two.
I kind of like looking at you and like, do you want to talk to them?
I don't think there's anything we can do for him.
Yeah, probably not.
If I can help him, then maybe, but
Yeah.
not much you can do to fix a head.
No, I think anything I could do would probably make it worse.
From what I've seen, I think I'd agree.
You know, to be fair, when I died, I was not I should have expected to wake back up again, but I really wasn't. I thought this would be the last time.
I don't know if I want
Cryptic, thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome!
You're an interesting man. You're an interesting person.
Yeah, so there's just the spiral staircase then?
The spiral staircase is the only thing that leads up. All the rooms in the tower, you can see into some of them. They're filled with unsorted scrolls and books of all kinds.
Do you think any of it would be relatively helpful?
It doesn't seem to be, A, it's not sorted, and B, it just seems to be whatever they could grab from the temple in the material plane.
Let's get our steps in.
Guess we're going up.
All right. The ritual chamber awaits at the very top of the building. The ritual chamber is a vast room with black tiles on the floor and a peaked triangular ceiling that reaches up to 50 feet high and is supported by a dozen thick pillars. The room is lit by braziers, I think that's how you say that, that hang from the rafters and burn with a flickering purple light. It's open to the air at both ends, one of which looks out onto the sea of mist far below. The other opens onto a surprisingly normal blue sky, complete with white clouds and the faint warmth of the sun. This is pretty clearly a portal back to the material plane. In the very center of the room are several strange things.
Oh boy.
The first of these...
Are we all together again?
Yes, you're all together again.
Joy.
You're fine. The first of these is Tempany herself.
Oh. She's a strange thing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, of course she's strange. She's insane.
She hot? She's oozing.
I assume she was.
Well, she is oozing.
The fallen solar is incredibly tall, with a body that radiates power and strength.
Yeah, it does.
Ragged white wings grow from her shoulders, and she wears a torn robe trimmed with gold and purple. She chants at the center of a circle, etched with hundreds of complex runes that flicker with ethereal light. Above her, suspended from the ceiling by thick chains, is an aberration of terrifying proportions. The creature is maybe 50 feet tall and superficially resembles a giant humanoid, though one that has had its flesh melted and warped. Instead of legs, it has a mass of tentacles, no two of which are the same, and its arms end in long, delicate fingers with 3 or 4 joints each and bare red flesh where nails should be. Its head is egg-shaped with a snake-like slit of a nose that sits above a lipless black hole of a mouth. 2 huge eyes stare out from the head, but they are angled vertically, and their inky pupils swivel independently. The chains look to be made of black iron as thick as a man's forearm, and each link is etched with glowing runes. Across the center of the creature's chest, where all the chains meet, is a large lock.
Does Tempany seem to have a key
Yeah,
right-
she's wearing a key
that
around her
we
neck.
can take
So
from
she's
her?
potentially locked this thing up.
Yes.
Okay. That's the implication.
Are those
Do you have a
the,
picture of this?
Are those the 2 strange
No.
things?
I don't want to look one up, to be honest.
Are there more strange
But I
things?
can.
Yeah, you said there were several strange things.
And several could be 2.
It could be several.
That's how they phrased it.
Are there other weird things?
Or is that it in the middle?
What is she doing?
So the question
Just
is,
chilling?
if we unlock this, will it help us or will it kill us?
Yeah, this seems to be a homebrew enemy, so there's no art for it.
Awesome, so I don't recognize it. That's great. I love that. I'm glad.
Does she see us?
Yeah, does she make a comment on
Then now
6 of us?
7.
7 of us.
She kind of, as she is chanting, she seems to catch you guys out of the corner of her eye, and she turns to confront you. Though she doesn't look angry or even upset that you're there. She just seems calm and confident.
I don't like that.
Laugh know what this giant thing is?
Klath is kind of stepping backwards in horror, and he just whispers, "An elder being. No one's ever captured one."
Oh. See, I feel like that's not good.
I mean, they did say Tempany was one of the 24 most powerful angels.
Angels ever created.
Lovely.
Who's the
Tempany has a beautiful face, but her eyes are solid white and shot with veins of glittering purple, and they are ringed with black. She kind of turns to look at all of you, and she says, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
I can feel the hum of chronomancy on you, so I assume you were sent by my old friend Raziel.
Seems like
I don't
y'all-
particularly wish to fight you. I have much more important things to do.
Hey.
We're important.
How dare you?
I've spent a long time traveling the far realms,
Spent
and
a long time traveling to find your ass.
this is a culmination of all my work. Possibly only a few days, actually, here, but it's hard to tell. What I saw convinced me that their growth is inevitable. I'm saving the world here.
You're crazy.
You're a little crazy.
You're a little bit.
I like crazy, but you're fucking crazy.
Well,
have you
the
taken a look in a mirror recently? I don't think that's what you always look like.
The only thing needed to bring about this apocalypse is time, so I'm doing what I can to remove it from the equation, like snuffing out a fire by denying it oxygen.
Do you hear yourself?
Time is kind of.
It's kind of necessary.
There is no way to stop time in the Far Realms, but I believe there is a way to stop it in all the other planes. The fundamental laws of chronomancy prevent me from casting such a spell. However, those rules don't apply in the chaotic maelstrom of the Far Realms.
So I just want to pause here. So you want to save the world by killing the world.
I
Is
mean,
what
I
I'm
guess
hearing?
the Far Realms can't take over the world if there's nothing to take over.
Yeah, like is that your logic here?
This feels very much like Thanos. Like, oh, I'll just get rid of half of every
Everyone.
single thing in the universe.
No, of course, everything will remain exactly as it is now, meaning that the Far Realms will never encroach on the other planes.
Right, but then the other
Then-
planes won't
exist
exist
anymore.
either.
No, they will, just forever unchanged.
I don't think you understand what that means.
I feel like you're having a fundamental misunderstanding.
I think this is willful.
So you don't want the Far Realms to encroach on the material planes because it would fuck with the people there.
But then you're
So
fucking
you're gonna fuck with the people there by never letting them do anything else ever in their entire lives ever.
Well, they'll never know anything was ever wrong.
Because they won't exist.
In a sense.
But any
Well, they
ounce
will.
of happiness that these people are looking forward to will be gone. There's nothing to protect anymore.
Maybe that's for the best, because if the Far Realms get to destroy the other planes, nothing will have ever existed at all.
How do you even know the Far Realms want
To encroach.
to take over it?
It's not a matter of wanting. Planes don't want things. Planes just grow. They're like plants.
Why do you want to snuff out the plant though? If it's not like
Who
Because-
are you to encroach on what the planes are doing?
who gave you the authority to determine where the planes go?
Are you
Huh?
are you God? Are you the one God? Are you one
No,
God?
but I am an agent of the gods.
And the gods told you to do this?
Or was this
I
just-
serve the goddess of wisdom. Her wisdom guides me in all things I do.
No, that sounds like some fundamentalist religion bullshit. Actually,
That sounds like a cop.
that sounds wrong. It sounds incorrect. Can we get a god on the phone?
Can we get does anyone know a god?
Can you place a call?
Don't you want to know what this thing is?
No,
Not
I
really.
want to know
actually.
what
He's
made
kind
you
of,
fucking
He's
insane.
kind of upsetting, and I would like to not look at him.
He's real sad. You
That-
want to protect
This
things,
all
yet
looks like
you've
something
done
you
that.
definitely should not have done.
You hellraisered this fucking thing. Like, hello?
He's distressing. He's kind of throwing the vibe of the room up. And I would like if we could talk somewhere else, but I feel like that's not going to happen.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're willing, you can stay in this realm for as long as you wish. Though it tends to do rather unfortunate things to mortal minds.
We're already dead, though.
We're-
the fun thing.
That is the-
Oh
dead.
yes. Hold on. There's
As
something.
soon as the spell wears off, we're kind of gone.
We're dead.
So,
Like, when you die, we die. It's very Batman Joker. We can't get rid of
We're
you.
breaking the fourth wall here.
Yeah, we can't get rid of you. We're
you
gonna
can't
die.
get rid of us.
You know, like we're gonna play cat and mouse for fucking ever. So maybe be a little less crazy.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
must.
get
I must tell you, Raziel did lie to you.
Motherfucker.
No, don't believe a word she says.
Hold
Lavender.
on.
Right off the fucking bat?
Well, can
Can
we
you
hear her out?
elaborate on that?
I would
Well,
like
if it
have
gets you
all
to shut up.
It might. It might make it worse.
Depending on what you say.
Oh god.
You could stun me into silence.
Huddle.
Yeah,
You do not
Fucking-
choose.
that could be funny.
Well, the universe abhors potential paradoxes, and it is very good at correcting them, which it does by erasing everything involved with chronomancy. Raziel will be destroyed, but you will suffer an even worse fate. You will probably be erased from time completely. Your deeds will never have happened. Your descendants will wink out of existence. Your friends will forget you forever, and the songs the bards wrote about you will fade away. Do you really want to fight for a world that will forget you? Or would you rather exist forever, unchanging, but still there?
What does it matter if I'm still there though? Like what?
I
No
don't
one will
know.
know.
Why does it matter
What does
if
it
I'm
matter?
remembered for my good deeds as
I
long as
don't
I
care.
did good deeds?
You
I
don't
think the
do
good
good
deeds
deeds will
deeds.
be undone.
You
I
don't.
see that there's no convincing
You
you.
don't do good deeds to be remembered. You do good deeds to not be a dick. Though you know
I'd say I'm
That-
not completely convinced by this.
that standard seems a little
Because, like,
warped here.
Right then. Are we going to fight or what?
okay,
I
could
don't
you
know.
give us a
I'm
fucking
really,
second?
listen, I'm not really in. The
We're
mood.
deliberating.
Beryllius is like fucking reviewing all like their entire existence. They're like, It's like, should I have just not existed?
We could take the.
No,
photos.
I'm sorry. I think I'm quite done with all of your chit chat. So, roll initiative. What'd you get?
Not 20 before anything else. You said it's plus 6 also. So that's 33.
Good lord.
I have a 31.
Da.
19 on the die. Is this like the apex
Fight.
fight
Yes.
of the one shot?
This is the BBEG of the one shot.
Oh,
This one shot is extremely short.
yeah, I would have.
Okay, we're gonna go around and do initiative.
Remember the question? Oh, I remembered. Who are we starting with?
You.
33.
You.
Oh no, I already
You.
30-20.
I almost just gave Lav 3,120.
3,000 is what I rolled.
24.
Arzu's just so beefed. He rolled 1,000 bonus to it, so. Initiative.
Okay, Pyrrosia and then Arzu.
Alright.
I will be ready, maybe.
I think this is the same order as last time.
Wait, if the first two, yeah. I have to
Yeah.
decide whether I want to do that one or.
It's the same order for you guys.
Yeah, not the end.
I don't know how that happened.
It's fun.
But-
Just the bonuses.
I have 0 dexterity.
Raven and I both chose the feat that gives you the +5.
So. She
Yeah.
needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Company does?
Yes. Or are we also attacking the aberrant?
You can do either.
I don't know that it
Well,
matters based on the
do
face
we-
that you just made.
Need to attack. Like, is that part of the thing? Is we kill Tempany and then we have to kill that thing too? Like, are they both going to be attacking? Like,
Yes, they're both going to be attacking.
okay, it's in a line. This is the thing. So it's sunlight in like a line forward. So if I'm hitting Tempany, I think I would also be hitting the thing there.
Not one for Company.
Ooh!
That's why I made that face.
I couldn't tell.
If it was a natural.
And then what kind of save was it?
It's a con save.
And then 45 for
Christ.
the elder being.
45?
Yeah, it might have. Or no, I'm sorry. 25.
Oh! It doesn't. That one.
That is
saves.
a huge difference.
That one
I'm
saves.
sorry. I'm sorry. I read the
Okay.
ability score as the
Yeah.
modifier.
Stability scores.
His ability score is 30.
Someone didn't like that.
I did not. Okay,
No.
so then
Trying to turn this so that Finn can't see my screen.
I'm desperately trying not to look, but like my brain is like, oh, words.
so
I'll grab the die.
Tempany takes 6d8 radiant damage and is blinded until my next turn.
Okay.
And then the aberrant will take half. I need
Oh, God.
4 more d8.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, Grass.
Oh.
You said
D8.
d8, yeah.
Here's 1.
Give me all the
2.
diamonds.
3.
3. 4.
We can do basic math.
Can we?
No.
Also, I hate to be that guy, but we might want to figure out dinner before we
Get too far.
get
Yes.
really into this.
Yeah, so roll your damage and then we'll do
Okay. How does
It is
since
6.
since she rolled a nat 1, how does that affect?
Oh,
my
yeah.
Double damage. So max damage and then whatever you roll.
So plus what I rolled, or do I not roll?
Max damage plus what you roll.
How many dice did you roll?
6.
So 8 times 6. 6
It's
times
48.
48 plus.
And then plus
Plus whatever this is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow. Yeah.
Owie.
Please someone hit the table.
That's okay,
for
she's
the next
beefy.
2 seconds.
She's beefy. Is she?
I sent a picture of her.
I know, but that doesn't
You
give
said
me a
plus
definitive.
48.
I think she's 48. Yes.
She takes 86 points of damage and is blinded until my next turn. And then blinded, yeah. Hold on, and then the aberrant takes just half of the 38, right? Not half of the 86.
It didn't.
It didn't crit. It takes 19 points of damage. And is not blinded.
Okay.
And on that note,
Undead and oozes have a disadvantage on the saving throw. Is it an ooze potentially?
or an undead.
No,
Okay.
it's an aberration.
An ooze. Oh, he feral.
Oh, and this
he
is
mad.
concentration. So yeah, I can create a new line as an action on any turn until my spell ends. So I think it's just. I think it's just back as long as I keep up the concentration, it'll keep taking damage and it has to keep making con saves. I think.
And then, for when you're concentrating on something, you can cast like any other spell as long as it
As
also.
long as it's not concentration.
So
Yeah.
pretty much any cantrip, right?
I think so. Here, guys.
Okay, so it is Arzu's turn.
Alright, Crunch Man. How far is she from me?
I don't know the map of this
Yeah, I don't
room.
know how
How
big
big is
the
this
room
room?
is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get a map for this room.
Oh,
Um,
how big are you going to say this room is?
I'm going to say that this room is 50 feet in diameter, in radius.
With 100 feet.
So it's 100 feet in diameter.
Big.
And she's in the middle of the room?
She's in the middle of the room, so is the
she's
elder being.
about 50 feet from us?
Yeah.
I am going to. He's revving his engine. I'm going to pull this closer and try to.
Is this the way I'm
I don't
still
want to get. Okay. She's about 50 feet away.
So
I'm
there
gonna get
is the line going from me
to through both of them.
through both of them. So like,
Is it visible? Can I see it?
yeah, it's made of sunlight.
All right, then I can avoid it. I'm gonna move forward.
What just happened?
Himself.
I may have forgotten there was a straw there.
I'm going to move forward 25 feet just to kind of have the distance, but I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get all of my dice without dislocating the asshole on my shoulder. Okay, you have to go.
No.
You can stay on the couch, just not on me. God, why was that so awful? I don't know that any of these are gonna hit, to be honest with you. I was gonna aim at the elder thing. I don't think it's gonna hit any of it though. We'll see. All right.
I mean, can that thing even move?
Not right now.
Can it move? No.
It's
Not at all.
So how does attack work?
Yeah, how does
Just
that work?
beating the AC.
It still has like natural armor.
Yeah.
Right. But is it held in place? Is it able to move?
No, it's not
Is
able
it-
to move.
So does that do anything to what I'm doing?
What do you mean?
Like when we try to hit it, if it's like when it's prone, that changes.
It's not prone, but
Right.
it can't move.
So
I imagine since it's, I don't know, it's probably got thick skin.
there's some fuck is my bonus for this.
Yeah, it literally has natural armor.
So the highest is a 19.
That hits.
The next highest is a 17.
That does not hit.
So only one.
It's not bad. One's
No.
better than nothing.
Is there anything else I can do? I just want to take a little peruse through here. Wait. No.
No.
Oh, bully.
It's not bullying. It's not. It's light teasing. It's light bullying.
I'm not close enough for that, and that is pizza. That is not the
I thought you
Flings
meant
a pizza at
I
the
thought
end.
you were eating
This and
pizza
tell me if-
here, and I was like, alright.
That means my next turn, I re-attack them, or am I just creating a new line to attack something else? Because I don't understand what that's saying.
You're creating a new line
Okay.
as an action. So you can choose to do that, or you can choose to end the spell.
You're
Okay.
gonna bite me? You are. You're thinking about it. Alright, I'm just gonna do this normally and save my things. 1d8.
So they're only affected by it once.
You're awful, Soma.
So they're only affected by the spell once.
Unless you choose to create a new line, yes.
Well, the line's still going.
No, the line goes and then ends.
Oh.
You can just
Okay, I can
concentrate to
just-
keep the spell so you
to
can
keep
do
the
a new
spell,
line.
okay.
Can you stop? That is 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Total. Which is sad.
It's something.
And I don't want to grapple this. I really don't.
You don't want to touch him?
No.
Him with his
No, you do
infamous
not.
black mouth.
Uh-uh.
You don't want to go after the more tentacles?
They're not currently here.
No, he's
I'm not going up. I'm not going
tentacles.
up to him for them.
No,
No.
he has tentacles.
No.
Oh, there he goes.
He doesn't have legs. Just
No,
arms.
I'm not going up to him for that. No. I got my fill earlier. Oh. Okay. Whoever's turn it is, go. Whoever's turn it is.
It's Clementine.
Yay.
And then Tempany.
I'm gonna try to get up. I'm gonna use my movement to get up 40 feet towards them.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I
Okay.
can do.
You could use dash and get like right up to them.
Yeah. But then I couldn't hit them anyway.
Still-
So.
Yeah, but you would be right next to them if you wanted to
I
hit them.
wanna be right next to them.
I
I
That's
think I'll
fair.
take my 10 feet.
All right. So Tempany is blinded.
Oh, she is blinded.
Okay, so she's going to use Word of Truth
Oh.
on Clementine. And she's going to. You have to make a charisma save.
It's a 9?
No.
Wowie.
Okay,
Does
so
not bode well.
Word of truth.
you take 27 damage, and you are dominated by Tempany until the end of your next turn.
What does that mean?
What is that?
So until the end of your next turn, you take only the actions that Tempany chooses, and you can't do anything that Tempany does not allow you to do.
Got
Oh,
it.
well, your turn comes before hers, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do anything on your next turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, until the end of her next turn?
Until the
Your
end of
next
your
turn.
next
Until
turn.
the end of my next turn. You said 27 damage?
27 damage.
How you move 40 feet, right, Grass? Yes. You're no longer in my little extra hit point bubble. It's 30 feet for me.
Oh,
It's
I
the
have your
10
10
hit
hit
points.
points. I did not have
Yeah.
your 10 hit points. I
No, you're
didn't
40.
put them on.
It's 23, yeah.
23.
I'm probably going to be leaving you soon, so I'm just going to.
Okay, so
I transferred
Beryllius,
your numbers.
and then Sasha.
I have a feeling you're not going to tell
Oh,
me,
I
but I'm
know.
going to ask anyway. Is she immune to being charmed?
Yes.
That's so sad. I
There
was
goes
so excited.
everything.
I was so excited for this specific spell. That's so sad. Okay, I need to choose a new spell.
So is the Elder Being.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I wasn't even going to attempt it on that one.
You can charm someone out.
You'll
Oh
make
my
two
God.
enemies.
You don't have to charm someone just because they're an
No, it's mental prison.
Oh, put me in a mental prison. I'm not gonna need to go there.
I feel like I'm in a mental prison.
My brain is a mental prison.
Um,
Ah!
Mine.
Let's see. Since I cannot summon it, since I can't use one of my level 6 spells anyway, I'm gonna cast Summon Draconic Spirit at level 6.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't think I need to roll for it, but it will go like immediately after me in initiative. So I guess I get to control it after. So I'll take it. I'm taking it to. I'm doing this at 6th level, so its armor class is 20. Its hit points is 70. And I'm choosing for it to be a gem dragon. So yeah, that's my spell done, but now it's the dragon's turn, so I get to do that.
Okay.
What gem? What color is it?
I don't
What's
know.
his name?
The dragon's name is Puff.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Exactly.
He lives by the sea.
Exactly.
So he must be green.
Sure. Okay, so I have multi-attack. Dragon makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, and it uses its breath weapon. So I can do 3 rend attacks and then the breath weapon.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So
No.
so it's my spell attack modifier to hit, so that's going I'm just gonna roll the D20 3 times.
Who are you attacking?
The elder
Tempe.
being or the
Okay.
So that's a 21 and 2 22s.
Those all hit.
Okay, so that's 1d6 plus 4 plus spells level piercing damage. So it's gonna be 1d6 plus 10.
For each of them.
Okay, so the first one was 3, so that's 13 for the first one. This one was 1, so that's 11.
Hold on.
I'm keeping track.
Okay.
So the first one does 13 damage, the second one does 11 damage, and the third one does 16 damage.
Ooh, max damage.
And then plus 30.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, you were already adding the 10.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I get to use the breath weapon. How far away are you all from?
I'm 10 feet away from Tiffany.
I'm 25 feet away from
50
her.
feet away.
At the door.
Yeah, that's we're both
So,
50
yeah.
feet.
So I think. How far is the elder beast behind Timpani?
Isn't he directly above
He's
her?
like directly above her.
Above her?
Yeah, he's like hanging from the
He's
wall.
hanging down. She's probably standing about 5
I
feet
thought
in
he
front
was
of him.
standing.
I also thought it was.
No.
I don't
That's
enjoy
horrifying.
that.
No,
That's
he's
much
suspended
worse.
from the ceiling.
That is
that's
so much worse. I
How did
hate
we both
that.
miss that?
I don't know.
Oh, we were snarking Tiffany.
Yeah, we were calling her fucking crazy.
Is he like less than 30 feet above her?
He is less than 30 feet away from her, yes.
Okay. So the dragon exhales destructive energy in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw against my spell save DC. So I think you guys probably have to, right?
Depends on where you're
Dragon is.
doing it from.
I'm.
Because it depends.
My thought would be to do it like in between Timpani and the elder. So
I'm gonna say, yeah, probably hits you too.
Probably.
Unless
What is
you
it?
use careful spell.
can I use that if it's the dragon?
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's the dragon. It's not you. That's right.
What am I doing?
Do a dex save.
Do I also have to make dex saves?
Yes. Would the elder beast automatically fail that?
Not necessarily, because it could still have armor.
What's your.
18.
Oh, okay. I got an 18 on the die. That's plus like something.
19.
Dex save.
You both save.
Is it half damage on a save, though?
Yes, half. So,
Timpani got a 21,
Jesus.
okay, so Timpani will take half.
and the Elder Being got a 12.
So the elder beast will take both. And it'll be. So I can choose from 5 different types of damage. I just don't know which one would be the best type. We'll do.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there is no best type.
Okay, we'll just do necrotic damage then.
Okay.
It's 2d6, so that's 8. So Elder Beast takes 8, and then everyone who fails takes 4.
You mean everyone who succeeded took
Yes.
4?
I always fuck that up.
Oops, sorry. I did that to Clementine, not to Timpani. Okay.
Clementine takes 4 anyway.
Oh, yes.
So is Arzu.
I'm at 241 points according to my character sheet. That is not the case.
That's correct. Alright, next is Sasha.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna run as far as I can to get close.
Okay, you can get right up to them if you dash.
Yeah, I'll just dash.
I'm like, hey,
Hey, what's up, bitch?
Just wait 6 seconds.
you just
Then
win.
I'm gonna smack ya.
I am rearing and ready to go.
Okay.
How long is 10 minutes?
Until the end of my next turn. But my next turn will shoot another force, and so if she fails that, she'll be blind again.
Okay, so the elder being is next, and it is going to. Oh, it's warping aura. So who's within 20 feet of it? You, not you. So you two. You two have to roll a d6 each.
Oh. That's almost 4. Also a 4. Oh.
Okay. Both of you are caught in a brief time loop. You must attempt to repeat the actions of your previous turn. This does not consume any extra resources.
Huh.
Get up next to that.
Yeah, so you guys just start over and have to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Like
And that is
from
just
their
automatic.
From there. Oh, that's automatic.
That's automatic.
Oh, that's we just stopped the time loop.
So
And
does that
then-
mean on our next turn we have to do exactly what we did?
Yep.
Or that they just
Does it count because I can't do anything my next turn? I can't do anything that Tiffany doesn't allow me to.
That's true. How does that work?
Yeah, it still counts. She's gonna allow you to be in the time loop.
The elder just probably overwrites Tiffany.
She
Okay.
said get in that time loop.
The elder being is also going to multi-attack.
Oh.
So it's gonna make 1 smash attack and 1 dread gaze attack. Oh, I didn't need to roll 2.
I agree with you. What is?
Dread gaze.
Dead gaze.
I heard red.
Oh.
Plus 17.
Who are you trying to hit?
I haven't decided yet.
That's horrible.
Does a 26 hit?
Not even a little bit.
Close but no cigar.
Does it actually hit?
Oh.
I can't see. Okay.
What is it trying to do?
It's smashing
Just
you.
Oh, smashing you? Is it?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Every time.
It's smashing you,
I love
and you take 24 plus 36 damage.
I welcome it
Good
much less.
Lord. I
You
will
take
try to
60
reduce
damage
that,
total.
but I doubt Tiffany is gonna let me.
Can you just tell me what my hit points are?
181.
Oh, we have like the same.
Did you go through the temporary?
I already have that
They're
added.
already built in, unfortunately. 180.
You have one less than I do.
If I get to 133, I can start using my survivor skill,
Ooh. Okay.
which would be nice.
Next is Pyrrosia.
So yeah,
Circle of
she is
death.
going to
Don't care.
send out another line of light.
That's right.
Okay.
So it's
You blind those bitches.
it's con saves for both of them.
How hardy are
Hold on. I also think that you guys might need to make it. Because you're right up next to them, aren't you? Like within 5 feet.
I'm not within 5 feet.
Technically right.
they? I don't know that they are within 5 feet.
Did we
now.
get like
Oh, you guys got sent back,
you guys
right?
I did get sent
back, right?
Yeah, you got sent back.
So
Yeah.
never mind. It's
Yeah.
just
So,
those.
yeah.
It's just those two then.
Anyway, con saves.
Oh,
He ended up helping us.
he saved us from our own party.
Okay, so
Well, I have careful spell because I could have saved you two. I could have saved you two, but
Timpani has a dirty 20, and the elder being has a 16.
all right. This 16 does not save, so that one now takes 68 and is blinded. I need some D8s, my friends.
I'm sorry.
no, hold on. I have 3 diamonds. There you
3
go.
diamonds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more diamond.
Peter donate the diamond.
Oh, you don't have a D8, do you?
Oh,
I stole one.
okay. Alright, so bless them. Bless them.
He said,
Nightshade is on top of the laundry
And that's
basket.
20.
It's her favorite thing to do. Is sit on our dirty fucking clothes because she's disgusting.
20 damage.
So 20 to the being, he's blinded, and 10 to Tiffany, and she's not blinded. She's unfortunately not.
When is she not blind? She's not blinded anymore?
No,
From
it's
before.
so it's the end of my turn. So now that I'm done,
So now she can see.
she can see. Well, you can still live. And this one is grass.
Oh god, that needs to happen.
And that one's Peter's. So you go put with. Thank you. And there we go. My turn is done.
Okay, next is Arzu.
Alright. I'm gonna bridge the gap between me and her.
Well, break the gap. Talk these things out.
We're gonna I don't think we're doing much talking at this point.
Oh.
Not that
Oh. The jokes just write themselves.
I'm going to just fucking start wailing on her with a fucking great sword of sharpness.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Get her ass.
Beat his ass.
Alright, let's try. Let's see. If it's anything like the crossbow, I don't think we're gonna go very far, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've got this in 2 and 3.
Get
4.
her ass.
Hold on.
I would help, but I don't have that option.
Oh.
Help.
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 I was fucking. The only reaction I have is
He's
when
really
someone
into it
enters
now.
within 5 feet of me.
The only reaction I
Fuck.
have is when
I'm also
gets
gonna
into
use
range.
my action surge, so I'm gonna do 5 attacks actually.
Ooh.
So
Need an extra
yes,
please.
please. No one rushes to give me dice, I see.
Finish
I didn't know
my
you were
drum
looking
roll.
for one.
It ain't.
No one wants my dice.
I didn't know you needed dice. To be honest, I wasn't listening.
Please look through. One of them crits, even though it's a 19. But so hold on. A lot of things are about to happen. Hold
So
on.
A
what
lot
if-
of things are about to happen.
So
what
many.
if you roll like a d20? You roll a nat 20, right? And so you crit, but their AC is higher than 20.
You have to have an addition to your attack, don't you?
Yeah, you have an addition to your attack.
Yeah, so as long as it passes that with your.
I need just a piece of paper. Hold on.
For math.
Yeah. So there's a 19, a 16, a 16, a 15, and a 4. The plus on these with the great sword. It's melee, so it's plus 8. So this one is 27, 24, 24, 23, 12.
So all except the 12 hit.
All except 1. When you attract a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll. Wait, hold on. When you attack an object with a magic sword and hit, maximize your weapon damage dice against the target. Every time? And then it says when I attack and roll a 20, it takes an extra 14 slashing damage. Is that just a crit, or is that it has to be 20?
I think because of the way they phrased it, it
It's a
has to
20.
be.
That's
a
what
20.
I would think. I'm not severing her limbs. I don't need to do that.
Sure.
Please.
That'd be helpful.
Allows me to add my proficiency bonus to the attack. Yeah, I know. Okay. So this one is going to be double max damage. Because it's... What is the damage on this? 2d6 plus 4.
12 plus 4 is 16.
Yeah.
So it's 32.
16, 32, 64. Or no. Yeah, 64 total.
No.
16 times 4.
Hold on.
No, so it's 2d6.
2d6 is 12.
Plus 4 is
Plus
16.
4, 16.
Times
Double
6
damage.
times 4 attacks is 64.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't get double damage on all of them. Only on one. Because only one crit. Not all 4.
So you should get 32,
So it should be 32 for the first one.
and then 16 for the
And
rest.
And then
16
16 for the rest of them.
Oh, okay, so 16 times 5.
16 and 16. So 32. Fucking math.
So
Pizza,
20
pizza,
pizzas
pizza,
here.
pizza,
Someone
pizza,
get
pizza.
pizza.
okay.
That is 80 damage.
What?
That is 80 damage.
80 damage.
80. Is there anything else I could do? Hold on.
You can see where it landed.
Wait, what? I don't need this.
I'm trying to think of lying. I don't know where that
Action surge used. And then
Table, maybe?
put them on the stove, babe.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Works too.
And then I'm gonna use my second wind to regain points.
Okay.
How far?
Not looking.
Thank you.
I closed the gap with her, so I'm probably pretty far from you right
So
now.
that's about 50 feet from me.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah. Roll. It's 1d10 plus my fighter level, so at minimum, it's 20 plus whatever I roll on this d10.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, you are too far.
23. So
Grass,
that's
do you just
plus
want to punch your
23.
box?
Nothing's like to go work.
What is 181?
204.
So we're back above the 200s, guys.
Woo!
And I
Playing
can't-
jump rope with that fucking line.
And then I can't use my second win again unless we do a short rest. So.
Just blinded myself with my document.
You know, anytime we want a short rest, we just gotta go, guys, huddle.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then we have to take the time to get everybody.
I can also do another action surge, and I have 3 Indomitables, but I don't think that really matters. Oh, it's for saving throws. Doesn't matter. That's it.
Okay.
80 damage, and I got 23 points.
Alright, so you time loop.
Wow.
So you just do what you did all over again.
Do we want to dinner break? Or do you, oh, you want
I have a thing.
Oh, no.
Um,
I don't like the thing.
so as you guys are, as you hit Tempany, she kind of stumbles backward, and you can see she is very, very, very bad looking.
Oh.
Wait, sorry, bad or
Bad.
mad?
Bad.
Um,
I'm fucking concerned about it, because that
And
was real easy.
so she stumbles backwards towards the elder being, turns around, and forces her hands into its chest. And its flesh starts reaching out to absorb her. And
Ew.
Tempany merges with the elder being to become the divine horror. And with that, we're gonna meal break.
I agree, she's a divine fucking
Can she
horror.
still be chained to the ceiling?
Is it still changed to
Yeah,
the ceiling?
Wait,
I will answer that after the meal break.
I'm so curious as to what the fuck is going
that
on.
is horrible.
I want you to think about this now in case it comes up later. What would that make her home plane?
Yeah, what is her home plane then?
I don't know, man.
Because she is the being. What were you
If
gonna
they
say, Ben?
feed
I'll think about it.
So,
Yeah.
where's
So, in answer to your question of what her home plane would be, which I'm repeating for the sake of the recording, I would say because the divine horror was created in the far realms, that its home plane is the far realms.
Okay. That makes sense.
So I think if you use banishment, it'd be banished to a demi.
Yeah, we go to a different plane.
And who went last?
Arzu. Well, technically, Clementine did her.
Tempany went last, actually.
Yeah.
So is it
Well, yeah. His company
Really,
did.
just like, where are Liari and Pat in the
Oh, I totally forgot to put them in the initiative.
I
I
see her
was-
for
I was
63
wondering.
points.
You did heal her for 63 points. We better get to use her, damn it.
Next is Beryllius.
So, it appears Circle of Death does not require concentration, so I can cast it without breaking my dragon.
Okay.
Circling of Death and Dragoning. All at
Yes.
the same time.
And I'm going to cast it at 7th level, which means it will be 10d6 necrotic damage. Okay, so I'm going to cast it at 7th level and also expending a sorcery point to make sure that y'all don't get hurt by
I
it.
appreciate that.
There are 46.
I need to. I have 2 more. I need 2, right. So I need, I guess, just the one thing now, the divine horror, to make a Constitution saving throw.
It is probably so fucking beefy.
Yeah.
13.
Oh,
Not as beefy as I thought.
fantastic.
They rolled a 3.
Ooh.
So it's
Oh, I'm sorry. Dirty 20.
Oh
It has a 17 on Constitution saving throws.
my god. Let's take partial.
I would like to do a thing. So I have a, what the fuck is it called?
Jesus.
They're itchy.
So where is it? I wrote it on here. This is part of my wild magic bullshit. Or just from being a sorcerer. I think it's wild magic though. So I can give or take 1d4 from any roll a creature with insight does, and it can be done after the roll. It just costs 2 sorcery points. So I'm going to roll a d4.
Okay.
And take that away.
Is it close?
3.
Okay, so 17.
Fantastic, so you failed. Now.
That's cool.
Well,
That's very
I can only... I think I can only do it once. I don't care.
but it doesn't matter. It's done.
Yes, because that is still 10d6
Oh.
necrotic damage.
I'm sorry. If it fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead.
No.
Oh my god.
Damn.
It's still gonna take half of the.
Oh, and it has advantage,
Oh.
Oh
so
my
I might
God.
not have to use that.
Oh.
25. 6 plus 17 is 23. So if you subtract a 3, it would still be a 20.
So there's no point in me wasting that then.
You can take it back. That's
Okay.
fine.
It's like, come on. It still takes half of that though, so
Which is still
hopefully
a fair bit.
5d6.
I need to make sure. Yeah, half as much damage on a successful one. So I have 7 here. I need 3 more, please.
How many?
I gave you all of my d6s.
Yeah.
There's a 6.
Okay.
You have one. You have everyone's d6s in your players
I
written.
didn't think so.
So much clacking.
Is any of those a 6? Yes, so I can re-roll one of these. It re-rolled the same thing. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's... that's 10, 20, 30.
What the fuck? Why did the...
Music stop.
Yeah, why?
So that's 37, so half of 37.
Hold on. Half of 36 is 18, plus
think
1
it's-
is 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's necrotic damage, if that has any effect. If you all want to pass this around and take your d6s back. Oh, and now I get to go again because it's the dragon's turn.
Dragon. Oh, and I'm real close, so it's probably. Sorry, kids. I got 23 hit points back at the end of my
okay.
turn. Those are fine.
So I gotta go back to this now.
Sorry.
So that's 3 red attacks, so that's 8, 7, 4. So that's an 18, a 17, and a 14. Do any of those hit?
The 18 does.
Perfect. So that's 1d6 plus 10.
Is it a cone still? Same size as
This is the rend attack.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
it's not the breath weapon yet.
So I get the 3 rend attacks and then the breath weapon. So that's 12 necrotic damage. And then not necrotic, piercing. I was looking at the breath weapon. So that's 12 piercing for the divine horror. And then
It's actually 6.
Jesus. I'm gonna do like the 30-foot cone centered on the divine horror, so anyone in that, please
Yeah, it's
make
gonna
me
be-
a dex save.
Do I also have to make a dex save?
You are the divine horror, so yes.
Unless. I think I'm the only one in the sphere right now. I don't
It's
know.
a cone. It's a
you
cone.
went. You went
Oh,
back
come on.
forward, so I
But then
think
yeah,
so.
you can.
Okay, 12 is not going to succeed.
What?
12 is not going to succeed.
No. So you're gonna take
21.
2d6 necrotic damage.
Do I take half?
That's 6. So whatever this next one is, I can re-roll it if it's not a 6. So well, that's a 5. I'm not gonna risk that. So that's 11 necrotic damage to anyone who failed that.
What if I say
Tap that.
so?
So 6.
Grind it up.
Okay, next is Liari. Okay. So Liari is going to use a multi-attack.
Ooh.
Both of those are gonna hit.
Oh, yeah.
So she deals 25, 50 damage.
Let's go,
yeah.
Ari. She's reached the top of my hot list just for that.
Okay. Next is Sasha. You're in a time loop,
Yep. Time.
which I can now get rid of.
Oh, bye.
And then next is Clath. So what can Clath do?
Hi, Nightshade.
Um,
Fun things, hopefully.
What would Clath do?
Clath is going to use Mind Blast.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That's in a cone.
Well.
And it deals a lot of damage. Clath is going to get up close, and I think that's all he can do. Yeah, he's gonna dash up to the Divine Horror, and then Pyrrosia.
Alright, Divine Horror must make a con save.
Okay.
Oh, wait, my turn.
Which I'm making with advantage now because I remembered that I can. 28.
I can't do shit.
I'm sorry.
Oof.
Might
Next is Arzu.
Alright. I'm already up close and personal with it, so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on with my great sword of.
Just to be clear, this is like the final fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were in the bathroom when I confirmed that earlier.
Okay.
Let me see what I have, if anything. I don't need this pizza drink anymore. I don't know to eat that. Gone. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna be great swording it up. Oh, that's gone.
Yeah.
Re-roll that.
It's oh, you don't want to.
Oh, I didn't even roll. This is not a D20. I rolled D6 last night. Can I have that?
Yeah.
I'm falling apart at the seams. I rolled all of the things that I thought I needed. None of them were the right thing. I'm gonna try again. Let me just get some. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Are you actually a D20 or are you a D6?
Well, that would be
No, these are D20.
D20s
No.
and D6s.
Yeah, because I gave you my D20.
Oh, why did you give me your D20? Because you needed it last night. Here you go.
Because you're rolling 5
And then I kept it. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. So, I think 3 of these are gonna count as crits if I'm reading them correctly.
Really?
Yeah, because one's an 18, one's a 19, one's a 19, and one is a 16.
Yeah. That's 3 crits.
So 3 of them crit.
That's
So let's go back to that little sheet. So, a crit we determined is 32.
Yes.
So that's 32 times 3. That's 3 of them.
96.
96, and then the 16, that's a plus 8. 24, does 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, damage on that one. I do have to roll that. And that one's not a crit. So let's go back over. What is the damage range? 2d6 plus 1, 2. 7 plus 4 is
11.
So 96 plus that's 107 damage if I'm doing my math correctly.
Yep.
Lavender.
It is officially looking bad.
Good.
Is it below 100 hit
Can
points
I
back?
do anything
No.
else quickly?
But it is below half.
That's
Is it below
I don't think there's
100
anything
points?
else I can do. Nope, that is it.
Oh.
That is my turn. That is my turn.
Okay, next
Onward and
is
upward.
Clementine.
You can do things.
You can do things because Tempany has ceased to exist. So
She is now
She
the
can't
divine
control.
horror.
She can't dominate you anymore.
Damn. I missed my opportunity.
Okay, that's gonna be, I think, both of those. So that's a 30 and a 26.
I hope those take my body.
yeah, those hit.
No, actually they don't.
No.
No. Can I please have another D12?
I'm in the process of doing my hair.
I'm in the odd position.
I'm going to the
That's 48 damage.
48 damage.
Yes.
Hot damn. Why we sucked ass so violently in the beginning. And now all of a sudden we're like, wait, we can do big damage?
Yeah.
I did nothing the
I mean,
last
I'm
fight.
potentially about to be very sad because I'm looking at one of my spells and I'm like,
I go, oh no.
yeah.
Hey,
Little is DM.
48 damage.
48.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'd like to enter rage.
Angry.
You took over my free will? Fuck you.
Okay. Next is the Divine Horror.
No.
No.
So the Divine Horror is going to make 2 greatsword attacks.
It's a great sword.
Yes.
I wonder
It is
who
wielding
it's attacking.
Tempany's greatsword.
I wonder who it's gonna go.
Who's standing near it?
Arzu.
Clementine.
I'm also
The dragon.
and so Arzu,
Okay, so it's gonna-
Clementine, and
Sasha and the dragon.
Okay,
There are a
so
lot of options.
it's going to attack Sasha and the dragon.
I got you, Sasha.
27
Oh.
and 26 to hit.
That hits the dragon.
Okay, and then it deals 60 damage to each.
I'm so glad I wasn't in there.
I'm so glad I cast
Minus
this
12.
It's
I'm
still
so-
standing.
I'm so glad I cast this at 6th level.
Minus 12.
Minus 12.
Ma'am? Ma'am.
What is he? This is what you
I
drawing.
can't do math. 60 minus 12 is 48.
And 123 minus 48.
You have 75.
Woo!
Hey guys. I might need
The dragon has 10.
I need to do some healy hands on myself.
And the Divine Horror takes what, 24?
No, just 12.
Just 12?
I can only do it on one person.
Oh, so who didn't?
Sasha did.
So the dragon's
Dragon is
alive.
Dragon's at
but
10.
Not looking great. Okay.
still going though.
Alright, next is Beryllius.
Oh, and the dragon lives another round.
So, this will be up to you, DM. But I'm looking at my spell time stop, and it mentions actions you take during this period or any effects that you create during this period do not affect creatures other than you or objects being worn or carried by creatures other than you. Does that mean I cannot fucking deal damage during this goddamn spell?
That means yes.
No.
I should have taken the other fucking one.
Don't you have that, didn't you take that magic weapon that lets you, or that magic item that lets you use other sorcery spells?
No.
What did you use your
Gloves of Thievery,
Oh.
because I thought maybe I'd have to pick locks, and then I didn't.
Sorry.
I'm so mad at the 2 spells I'm most excited for. I cannot do jack shit with.
I'm
mean,
sorry.
Like the door one?
Yeah, but it can't fit through the fucking door.
Oh. It's too big.
Yeah, so I can't use that either. I mean, I can, but it won't really do anything.
You could shove us through the room.
And then
Gone.
trap us all.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us, just some of us. I'll go. I got nothing else to live for.
Exactly.
Okay.
I promise I'll let you shove me through a door once we're done here.
Yellow?
Yep. What do I have to live for? I'm gonna die at the end of this. what does it matter? Shove me in the door. That's fine.
Die out here, die in that room.
Hello? Ladle.
Since I can't, I mean, I could use my 9th level spell, but what's that really gonna do for me? I can't do anything with it. So I'm just gonna look at my other spells to see if I can cast something else at level 9, because goddamn it, I'm casting a spell at level 9. You know what? Fuck it. We're casting Circle of Death at level 9.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Lord.
So
Circle of Death is getting its
So-
today.
Does it go on the floor?
What?
The circle of death.
No, it's a 60-foot radius sphere from a point within range.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because the thing is not on the floor.
No, I know.
Sphere of death would be more accurate.
Yeah,
Yes.
sphere of death would
Yeah.
be more accurate.
Okay, so 7,
Oh, this
8,
is probably gonna
9. So that's...
No, he has magic, meta magic.
Can you use your meta magic?
I can use it as long as I have sorcery
Sorcery
points.
Do you have sorcery?
Yes, I have 19.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay,
I would
so
definitely
that's-
be in there.
That's-
I would also definitely be
that's
there.
going to be 14d6 necrotic damage.
Thank God I'm
You're
not
on
in there. I don't know that we have enough d6
Oh,
for you.
Well, let's take all of
I'm
Peter's.
sorry, 1 second. I just dropped the 4d6 in there and we got 3 sixes and a 5.
Okay, and I'm going to expend a sorcery point to not kill everyone.
I sure hope so.
I've already
Please.
taken
I
mine.
would.
Yeah, I already
No,
know.
I
Lord.
needed the
Okay,
fish
so
roll.
that's-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah!
Oh, night shade.
Now we know.
She said, I didn't know you could see me. I'm hiding behind a feather.
She looks remarkably confused.
She's always.
We need a castle.
We need a castle. She said, don't look at me. I'm hiding in here.
Just I went down and everyone stopped looking.
I will change that later. My prograde's not letting me do shit. So I'm expending the 1 sorcery point so that y'all don't fucking die.
Yeah.
And does Peter make a Constitution saving throw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Aw.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just counting to make sure. What was it?
It was a nat 20.
It still takes half damage on a successful.
Okay.
Of 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, you know.
God, it's so
Okay.
chunky.
Yeah, hold on. I
any-
got a calculator.
any of those are 6, so re-rolling this one.
Oh,
It's
no.
a 6.
Alright,
Okay.
Okay, so 6
Okay.
plus 5
okay,
plus 5
okay,
plus 3
okay,
plus 5
okay,
plus 1
okay,
plus 6
okay,
plus 5
okay,
plus 3
okay,
plus 6
okay,
plus 3
okay,
plus 5
okay,
plus 3
okay,
plus 1.
okay. 57.
57.
Half. So half. So that's
Divided by 2. And round.
that's not how that works. One.
Because I don't think
28 and a half. So 29.
because I don't think I have anything that could make it so that you.
Okay, here.
Wait.
Distribute.
It's probably too late for that. I was gonna say like I could use that 1d4 since I never
Yeah,
actually.
but you
ended up
don't know
using that.
what the plus is on it.
Yeah, you don't
That's
know
a nat
what.
20.
yeah,
You don't
so-
know what the
Yeah.
plus is.
And it's only 1d4, so
Yeah, I
it
would not.
Yeah. wouldn't do it anyway. But yeah,
Plus, he could just decide to.
I think you
Yeah.
can do that once. Please.
No, I think it's 3.
I didn't use it that last time, and I can do it 3 times.
Yeah, it's the legendary action.
Yeah, there are 3 legendary actions.
These are the 2
Strahd had 3.
So what I was gonna do for dramatic effect was like make a point of like, because like I put Beryllius' like spell focus at. Why do I have 2 Apple pencils? That might be why one wasn't working. I don't know where I got another one from.
Me, but let's see which one of these works. Okay.
So that one's
Yeah.
mine. I was like, I kept
That
doing
would make
it.
sense as to why.
And I was like, why the fuck? Why the fuck is it not going? I was gonna do a big thing like for time stop of like really like crushing his pocket watch and like stopping time.
Oh, damn. That'd
So I'm
be
doing
cool.
it anyway because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
the drama.
I figured since that's technically my arcane focus that I would just say you can make me roll at the fucking wild surge table every single time.
Yeah.
Or like roll the d20 for it. Since I did kind of push it, but I want it to be cool, so I'm doing it.
That's fair. Alright, next is the Draconic Spirit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's still alive, technically.
Yes.
It's hit on by a
And Circle
thread.
of Death is not a fucking concentration spell, so I can still use it. Okay, so that's the wrong tab. Okay. So that's a 15, a 19, and a 29.
The 19 and 29 hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Highway, though. watch it.
He said, I'm very intrigued.
He loves to watch.
Mm-hmm. It's his
So that's
favorite
gonna
thing.
be.
The ceaseless watcher is actually just legal.
That's gonna be 29 piercing damage to the divine horror,
Okay.
Jesus.
and then
It's actually what's 16.
okay,
It's resistant to piercing damage.
and then
You said 29. Would that not be 15?
You're right. No, it would be 14.
What's
Round
happening right now?
um,
I do round up, but 30 divided by
Yeah, but I was going at 28 divided by 2 is 14. That's 29. Divided up.
that's
Sorry,
one
I'm
hit
sorry.
point difference.
and then I'll use the breath weapon. So anyone within like that 30-foot
Yeah.
cone
Yeah.
make the dex save.
I was going from 30.
I'm so sorry, guys.
That's alright.
Oh, I need to make a dex save.
Yes, you do. And then I'll roll.
Damage.
If I'm gonna spend this entire fight running and then healing myself, I'm gonna cry.
18,
That meets it.
Also 18.
so it beats it.
I failed.
So whoever failed takes 8 necrotic damage, and whoever succeeds takes 4 necrotic damage.
Wait, I'm resistant to necrotic.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
94.
Did you drop a die, babe?
What is going on? Why does this keep happening?
That's not what I wanted.
I got my 1 level magic spell, so I'm happy, even though I'm sad about time stop.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's bullshit. Frankly.
Wait, why can't
It
I
can't affect.
can't do any damage.
It can't. Yeah, it can't.
Any
affect
effects I
anything
do doesn't do anything. I think probably the only thing it would be good for was healing myself, but I
or escaping.
have taken no damage and I have no healing spells.
It would be good for healing yourself or escaping. from
Yeah.
something,
God.
which
And where the hell am I gonna go?
is not really what we can use it for.
Okay. Who's next? Liari is next. So Liari is going to multi-attack again. 19 and a nat 20.
Fuck yeah.
So 10 plus 32 is 42. Plus 7 plus 18 is 25. 25 plus 42 is 67. Next is Sasha. Sasha.
I'm unfortunately gonna use the rest of my laying hands on myself. The rest of my 32.
You just give yourself a little hug.
Yeah,
A pat on the back.
I think that's an action, so.
Yeah, it is, I believe.
Oh, but I have a bonus action I wanted to do. I'm like right now next to it, right?
Yep.
Awesome. So that means I can use this next round. I'm going to bonus action Mortal Bulwark, which gives me True Sight for 120 feet, advantage on attacks against extraplaners, and when I hit a creature, I can force it to make a charisma saving throw. And
Cool.
if it fail, it is banished to its home plane. But if it doesn't, if its home plane is the plane that we're on, then it goes to a double plane for a minute.
Okay.
And we can rest.
And we can.
One singular minute.
Roll a d6.
Oh no.
Because I forgot about its aura again.
Oh, the fucking aura.
The 4 again.
You time loop.
again.
You time loop.
You time
So does that mean how does that work?
So you attempt to repeat the actions of your previous turn, of this turn.
So you try to hit him again.
No, I didn't hit him. I healed myself.
healed
Heal
yourself.
yourself,
Yeah,
try to
so
heal
it
yourself.
doesn't expend more, like, stuff.
Okay.
You just do it
You
again.
just hug yourself again.
You repeat the action, not necessarily the like substance.
I'm like, god damn it.
Okay, next is Clath.
I feel like that just went.
Clath went at the end of the last round, so
Good lord.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how that would work.
Clath is going to use tentacles
So where is he right now, Arzu?
Who, Clap?
Yeah.
He just used tentacles.
It's a dirty 20.
He's ranking. He's ranking. He's
15
rising in the
damage.
ranks. He's rising in the ranks.
Oh.
Let's see how much damage he does. We'll determine.
He did 15.
That's not bad.
Solid middle of the road.
Solid.
All right, next is Pyrrosia. The Divine Horror is looking really, really bad.
Good.
Good.
So
I want
under
to hit
100.
him once.
Yes. Way under.
Hold on, let me make sure that this does what I think it does before I do it.
Oh God. I love having so many hit points. It makes me not concerned.
Would
about
you
the shit
like
that happens
me
me.
to end this battle instantly?
In what way?
Would you like me to end this
I know
battle
what way.
instantly?
I don't think Finn would like you to do that.
No, listen. Are we still having fun with this battle?
I'm having fun with this battle.
Actually,
I
I can't even do anything on this turn anyway, so sure.
I could go another round or so.
Then I will not use.
I can also go another round. So
Then I will not use it yet.
I don't know if it's going to last
It won't
another
last
round.
it.
Then I just won't use it.
You want to give the kill to someone else?
I mean, yeah, I still have stuff that I'm going to do.
Okay.
But
So you
I will
could
not.
still kill it.
I could still kill it. I'm not going
You
to.
probably will.
Because
It's got really low HP.
I have power word kill.
Um,
So if it's under 100 hit points, it dies instantly.
Yeah,
I
I forgot you had that.
yeah. Listen, it's fun.
erotic about it.
So I'm going to move 25 feet, so I'm a little bit closer to it. And then I'm going to cast Crown of Stars.
Ooh,
So I now have 7-star motes that are spinning around my head.
that is so cute.
It's very cute. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to send one of the motes towards the horror.
What does it do?
Excuse me. I have to
Kills
make a
it
ranged
instantly.
spell attack.
Instant power word kill.
Doesn't matter what your HP is. Well, the second that fucker touches you, you're dead.
Black hole.
It's like shooting an ancient arrow at a fucking Lionel.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It just disappears.
I did that.
That is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it does 4d12 radiant damage. So I
You may
need
end up killing it
d12.
anyway.
That's 2. That's 3.
I probably have one.
Finn's die making a comeback. Redemption. Where? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And
At least
that's
it'll be a
4.
contribution.
Ooh, this one's really nice.
It is very pretty.
Okay. Yeah, 4d12 radiant damage.
And this one.
Oh, well.
Oh no.
For a second, I thought that was in the music. I was like, oh, done.
No, that's when I play music. I choose the ones that have shit
Hold
on. Like the one weird whips one.
Yeah, the fucking whip.
That's 32 damage.
Okay.
32 damage.
Yep.
Do you want to kill it?
Yeah, I'll kill it.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Ooh! We done did it.
So I'm going to say that the moat, the little star, is going to just.
Mode is what took it out.
Yes, this is like a
Star
little star.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Is going to smash through its skull.
Ooh! Does it have a skull?
Little star.
Yeah, it has a skull.
bloodthirsty.
Swish.
Can the
It
little
just
star have a
enters its
face on
head.
it?
They're Lumas!
It is
Yes!
All right.
I am Rosalina!
This is from Nintendo.
Nintendo's gonna be like, hey, your
Hey,
private
hey,
podcast,
I am-
like
no.
video recording, correct. Remove it.
No, I just won't put the.
Does he crumple?
Yeah. So the little moat crushes the Divine Horror's skull, and blood pools all over the floor. Black as ink. And a silence falls over the room as you guys realize you did it. And now,
Do we have any time before we poof out of it? This is a character. Do we have any time, do you think, before we poof out of existence?
You probably have a few moments.
Do we feel anything? Like, does it feel like anything?
You feel a horizon approaching.
I'm gonna go up to Liari. I keep on getting
Okay, so loud. So you all together walk over to the portal into the material plane and look out over the world that you fought so hard to protect. You can see the ocean. You can see birds. And in the distance is the indistinct shore of a continent. Which one you don't know. Good lord. Chill the fuck out. Soon you will feel the strength drain from your body, and everything will fade. Though you may be disappearing forever, you at least know that the world has been saved. For now. And that's where we'll wrap up.
Wait, we're not gonna say anything to each other?
You can.
I want to look at kind of the ruined remnants of my pocket watch, and then kind of look around and be like it's like there's no one better I could have spent a last final life with.
Oh. I'm gonna go up to Liari and take the glasses off my face because they're not prescription. And put them on her. And see a little quick.
She has tears in her eyes.
They're the magic glasses. And I'm gonna go up to Arzu and be like, well, glad we met, man.
Arzu's gonna just
I hope you calm the fuck down in the next life.
I'm so excited to die.
Arzu's just gonna pull everyone into a giant hug.
Oh.
Ma'am, you are so tall.
Oh.
I feel like nobody really talked about it.
No.
We're too busy thinking about our impending doom.
Now we're doing a weird huddle hug.
You know, but she's towering over everyone.
Yeah.
She's crying.
Yeah.
Well.
There's tearing happening.
Do we have Cleth and Liari in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And
Everyone gets
as you
something.
guys are doing a group hug, you kind of are it becomes them supporting you and then them helping you guys get down to the ground as your strength sort of starts to give out.
You're gonna fucking kill myself.
And then the last thing that you guys see is the two very friendly faces, and surprisingly friendly for a mind flayer, of Cleth and Liari, who are you guys have all joined hands in a circle as you're lying on the ground, and the last thing you see is the faces of these two people who you made friends with, as everything fades to black. And that's where we'll wrap up.
I am fully
Uncalled
crying.
for.
Same.